I believe Jay, you forgot to play the other thing. Sorry, y'all, technical difficulties.
What's the other thing?
The beat.
I thought I played that. I ain't played that.
No. Sorry, y'all.
What, the beat in the background? The background beat?
The beat, you know the beat.
That was the one I was. That one, right?
You didn't play. Anyways, what's good, y'all? This your boy JTL, aka Opposite from the North 18. Sorry about the Negro shit that just happened. Jay, I don't know what to tell y'all. He doing something else. So, anyways, y'all, welcome to the show. We appreciate y'all showing up. So make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. You know what I mean? Jay, go ahead, introduce yourself to everybody that's watching.
Hey, what's going on, y'all, man? It's your residential Captain Fuck Up around here. Just happy to be here tonight, and I'm ready to see what we got.
Yeah, so we got a good show for y'all. It's still gonna be talking about some real shit, but at the same time, it's gonna be some shit we can laugh at as well. My main thing on this, y'all see what the title is, but also subtitle is basically respect, setting boundaries as a man, because nowadays it's like we selfish as baby shit as men nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we listen to what women have to say. It's okay to retain that information, think about it, blase squaze, all that good stuff, but take it with a grain of salt, because a lot of women these days, modern women these days, are on some other ish. So I'm not gonna sit there and say that we need to just totally listen to it, especially stuff that they're saying. So we're gonna get to the video shortly and show y'all what we're talking about. First, let's go to the chat real quick. Say what up, everybody, to the chat. Grace says, good evening, all. Please press the like button upon your arrival. I know that's right. What up, Quick? Quick says, the fuck is going on? And he rolling. And then he also say, what up, motherfuckers? All right. So, Jay, Almond Eyes, what's good? She just came to the room. What's good with you? So, Jay, you about got everything set up for the video for us? All right, we're gonna roll that tape. And make sure, Jay, make sure if you catch anything that you wanna say something about, man, feel free to jump on in there, bro. This, we gonna feed off each other back and forth.
All right, I appreciate the pleasure and the honor. Let's get it.
Spit my stomach.
Everybody
up my
else stop. You still going right?
I'm gonna spit my stomach up.
Right. It is my opinion, though. Like, if you are around a bona fide superstar, I think your girl should understand if you try to shoot at her. This could help us. Tiffany can help us get on our feet. It's real shit.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. And I don't have to fuck to help you get on your feet.
See?
That would help.
Hey,
that's how I get on my feet.
be disrespected up in here, goddammit. I don't give a fuck how famous you are. You got to fuck something. You got to have some sympathy fucks under your belt every once in a while.
Straight out.
Somebody say Corey trying to get a date. I don't want to go on a date. I want some other shit. God damn it. Fuck a date. God damn it. Right, some niggas say right. I love it. No, but that I think because like a lot of times, like when you be at a concert and it's a sexy nigga up there singing, and your girl done drag you to that concert, and the dude be like motherfucking singing to your girl, society, your girl, and everybody expect you to just fall back
And let it happen.
Is that right?
Hell no.
So, Craig, you at a motherfucking concert. Chris Brown is singing directly in your girl's face and holding her hand like this and singing. What'd you do, Craig?
Man, that's a tough one, man. I'm gonna tell you why, man. Because as a man, you know, I understand the battles I can win. You know what I'm saying? So if she choose Chris, I gotta let it happen.
Oh yeah,
I gotta let it happen.
But what if it's just innocent and she's a huge fan and you took her there for like y'all's anniversary,
Right.
and she's enjoying herself? You're gonna be the one taking her home. You still gonna?
You hear D making excuses?
Let me tell you.
I got
She
it.
just
All right,
basically
hey,
said
Jay,
you get the
you had
leftovers.
pause
I
right
got
there,
a
brother.
brother.
Corey.
All right. So I'm gonna hit 2 points real quick. On the first one, what do you think about what Corey said? And shout out to Grammy and Papa. They say they're in the house. Said salute to Jay and the network. She also said, hey, Armin Oz. And Armin Oz said, hey, back. So Jay, first thing he said for society and women thinking that when something like that happened where you at a concert or something that's supposed to be harmless that a man is doing to your woman, would you agree that he got a point on that society act like that's just supposed to be okay? Like, oh, he just sang it to your girl, that don't mean nothing because you get to take her home, so you ain't got to worry about it.
Well, because you know society is built up of men and women. I think it's been a lot of women pushing for like men not being as strict and forceful with like especially what they expect out of a relationship and what they get from a woman. So I can see the pushback. And then we got simp dudes out here too, man. There's a lot of simp dudes out here that be like, man, let your girl do that, bro. You're not gonna catch me at no Salt Bay restaurant and he putting meat in my girl's mouth. I'm just being honest with you. Like I ain't with none of that. But yeah, it has been pushed to let women do what they want to do. Like it's been portrayed like they have been held back so much, especially like for the last, like year and a half. That's usually how I hear it. Women have been oppressed like a motherfucker for the last 2 years. Like ain't nothing changed. But nah, I ain't with that.
What about what D said? Like she was like, "Oh, it's harmless. He just sang it to your girl. Y'all out on a date." Like, you heard Corey like, you see the bullshit that D trying to say? Like, especially women, they try to massage it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want you to be okay with things, and it's like, okay, then when do we get to the point as men where it's like, all right, this is part of my protection, like the instructions I'm given, and right now, dude is violating me and me as a man. You know what I'm saying? My respect. Like, you my woman, I brought you to this concert, and you mean to tell me that I'm just supposed to be okay with it? And I think sometimes it goes too far. So do you also think, or would you agree with what I'm saying, how sometimes it starts with something that they try to make simple, and then you never know. Next thing you know, your girl could be giving a dude phone number and meeting up and hooking up and all of that crap. Like, what you think about that?
Yeah, I agree with you, man. You give an inch, it'll take a mile. And any woman that has respect for her relationship and her man, she wouldn't put herself in that type of situation. So for all the girls that's sitting around here like, well, we at a concert. No. She need to tell him to go to the next motherfucker. Stop being starstruck and go on to the next motherfucker and grab their hand and sing to him. You here with your man, that's disrespectful. Like, I don't know why people, here you go. If the roles were reversed, and let's say a man and his girl are at a Beyonce concert. Matter of fact, I got to pick somebody very provocative. Megan Thee Stallion concert, and Megan decides she want to pick one man out of the crowd and bring him up on stage and give him a lap dance. You know good and goddamn well his girl is not going to be down there cheering that shit on. So why is it okay for one side to do it and not okay for the other side to do it? No, we need to keep this shit straight up. If we're in a relationship, we need to have respect for each other. I don't care what venue, what atmosphere we're in, that those lines should not be crossed. I don't care who it is. It should not be crossed, whether it's a hobo on the street or whether it's Barack Obama. I don't care. I don't care. There's a certain level of respect. And as soon as a girl does that, that guy should understand that, like, dude, she don't respect you. So I agree with y'all.
All right. And then to the comments real quick. Quit says, ain't no way I'm taking leftovers. Then Quit also said they all will say the fuckery is okay at her benefit. Yes, that's exactly what it is. What, like you said earlier, Jay, they talk about the whole oppression thing and what men get away. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm understanding now when they say, you know, pause, about the penis envy that a lot of women have for men. It's like certain things that they see men doing. They like, oh, well, all men get to do it. It's like, that's not all men. That's select men get to get away with certain things. We're going to keep it real over here. But at the same time, you got to look at the responsibility that comes behind it. If you're trying to follow the traits of the wrong type of man, there are plenty good men out here. So if you want to try to follow in the man footsteps, first of all, you need to be with a man. Try to find you the best man. And then not only that, it's like, why would you want to be like the terrible guys that are out here? So
Facts.
I feel what you're saying on that. All right. And Ahmed I said, how have women been more oppressed in the last 2 years? And also Grammy and Papa said the same thing. Well, like, yeah, what Ahmed said, the last 2 years, I don't get it. Jay, maybe you can speak to that because you made that comment. Of course, what you know, the BS women say.
Yeah, like I've been covering, like, and I came home and grinded out a couple videos for tomorrow. You have a lot of ladies. If y'all ever watched and we're gonna do another It's Complicated video. If you talk to, like, if you look at the videos where he's talking to a lot of these ladies on the Vegas Strip, they're probably a little intoxicated, just out here having a good old time. If you listen to a lot of these modern day chicks, they swear they've been oppressed. I'm like, boo-boo, you 19 years old. When the hell have you ever been oppressed in your life? Like, I understand, like, yeah, you probably can't go do some of the other things that the boys do. Like, because I hear a lot of girls use the example of when I was growing up in the household, I had a brother and my dad would let my brother go do things, but he wouldn't let me do that. That's not you being oppressed. That's you being under the covering of a man and he's protecting you. It's different for the son. The world don't care about boys. But the world does care about girls, especially if it's their daughter. So I'm like, I hear them say that crap a lot, man. You know, for the last couple of years, we've been oppressed so much. And I'm like, you ain't even been alive that long, boo-boo. You ain't been oppressed. And it kind of goes back to what you were talking about, too. How they've tricked a lot of these modern chicks to think that being a man is so great. Now, hang on. If you asked me to trade places with a woman, I wouldn't. But that's just because I've always been raised to be like this and know what I have to do. But if you really want to say who had a better position in society, I would give it to women hands down, because all you got to do is be nice and be cooperative and work with somebody, know how to work with people, and women are people. You're going to have your life taken care of. So yeah, that's the only reason I said the 2 year thing, man. That's the only reason.
All right, I feel you. Real quick before we go back to the video, Quick says, I'm over here now. And Grammy and Papa say, hey, Quick, I was wondering where you were. All right, let's get back to the video.
The man was just holding him.
You next, Tiffany. I got you after this.
Corey, I got a real personal experience with something like this with my cousin. So he moved out here from the Bay. And he... he moved out here from the Bay. This like 2005, 2006, and he flew a girl to come hang out with him for New Year's. And they went to Universal City Walk, and they was walking around just having a good time before the ball dropped. And around 11:50, Ray J hit the corner.
Oh man!
And she seen Ray J. They was holding hands. She chopped her hand from his and left with Ray J.
Oh no!
So apparently she made my cousin believe that she was out here to hang out with him, but she was really out here to come fuck with Ray J.
Oh, she had already.
Yeah, she had already set it up. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh,
Your
well,
cousin
come
was the
on.
goofy, ain't that?
Yeah, it's
Tiffany,
goofy.
let's say you come
Hey,
out
pause
the
it right
bag and
there
you
real
with
quick.
one of the bitches you be fucking with. No, I'm just fucking with you.
All right. So of course too. Real quick. Reason said women worried about women they never met in their experience. That's true. So let me ask you something real quick, Jay. Have you ever been in a situation like that where you kicking it with a chick and she like set up some plans to meet another dude the same place where she meet you at, and then when she see the dude, she get away from you and go run and leave with him?
Never.
And
If it has happened, I didn't know about it.
second, here go the second question. Now we like we said, we don't promote doing nothing crazy to no women like that. We'd rather you just leave them alone. But what do you think you would do in that situation if, God forbid, that was to happen? Where you out with a young lady, and then next thing you know, she just up and leave with another dude, like you said with the Ray J situation.
Like, is it my girl or just somebody I'm trying to court at the time?
I mean, you didn't took her out, or let's say you flew out, and then you out somewhere with the chick, y'all done plan a date, and she leave you for this other dude. Kind of find out she set it up to meet up with this other dude.
Oh, look, I'm done. Like I used to when I was younger, and I would probably have an issue with it, and I probably would have tried to fight the dude and all this stuff and made a big ass scene and stuff. Me now, shit, that's sand out of my beach. Like go ahead and take her with you, bro. Like go ahead, you got her. Because if she gonna do that with me, she's gonna do that with you, and she kind of belongs to the streets. Like dudes need to put shit in perspective sometimes. Like I think a lot of dudes get too emotional about shit like that. Like that's my girl and all this stuff. Okay, fine and dandy if you say so. But if she's gonna do that with you, she's gonna do that with him. That's just her nature. That's how she moves. So I ain't gonna trip off of it now. Nowadays, I wouldn't trip off of it if it happened. I'm like, all right, I'm out. I know where I can go to get some pussy if I need to that night. If I'm feeling some type of way, it's either like one or two options, man. You can fuck the pain away, or you could lift the pain away. I can do both of those easily. So,
I mean, it's crazy because you got some feet trifling ass bras out here that would do some stuff that you just can't wrap your mind around, man. Like to do somebody like that, like the mind is a fragile thing, and you have to be careful how you treat people, man. You can't do that. You got to be careful how you treat people. Let's go to the comments real quick. I'm seeing some stuff coming in. Reezy says you can't stop the streets from getting them. That's true. The problem is you got some dudes that will try. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. If somebody's married, I can't front. I would understand somebody spazzing and snapping if their spouse did something real disrespectful. That's why they don't play that. That's why in certain southern states, the what they call them, the belt states or something like that.
the Southern Belt.
The Southern Belt states, they don't play that. Like you can take somebody to court for messing up your happy home. I think you can even be separated and they still can take you to court. My boy Quick says she would have caught some hands before I walked away. Damn. Clicks and views says, but you eating? I don't know what that means. Grammy Papa said that's the moment to forget you ever met her. Man, whew. I don't think you ever forget that.
Yeah, I think Click going back to last night. No Click, we still ain't eating, bro. We still ain't eating, man.
That's what I'm about to say. Is it a ma'am? Is it a bruh? Because you talking about
I know I said both of them. That's a lady, but she was, I don't know if she was referring back to, eating the booty.
All right. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, we ain't gonna even go back to that. Grammy Papa said Bible Belt. Thank you. That's what we mean. Bible Belt states they do not play that. Clicks and Views said LOL, and Reezy said go upside her but that's the old. Let that old you die, Reezy. Let that old you die. Trust me, you don't want them problems these days. Let that old you die. All right, so we're gonna go back to the video. And Jay, make sure you click on that button because I don't want to miss some of them jokes. We just shit. There you go.
I know. He always
fucking
knows
with
it.
you, Tiffany.
Oh,
You talking about-
Thank you. Exactly.
You calling my niggas bitches?
Right.
I fucks with niggas.
No, but I'm
And
saying
some
like,
of my niggas is bitches.
hey, that's
Hello.
real shit.
Yes.
You ain't even gotta say no
My niggas are
names. You got damn it, the streets know what's happening. But Tiffany, if you was out with a dude and y'all was at the Beyonce concert, because you probably know Beyonce or something, and then Beyonce just wanted to come bump your dude you was with, would you feel weird if Beyonce took the dude from you by singing to him and all like that
And
shit?
she
Just
fucked them?
well, she was dancing with him and
You mean
maybe
just
gave him a
little
lap
on-stage
dance,
thing?
just
Number
playing.
one nigga.
It was all stage
Just
shit,
me.
whatever you can say, D. It's be
Oh,
stage
So
shit.
like if she pulled him up to the
Yeah,
stage and did
and
that "Let Me Cater to You" song, and she
Yes.
like grinding on him and
Yeah.
dancing all on him,
Yeah.
and he's like
Is
fanned
it-
out like, "Oh my God, Beyonce dancing on me." I'm not gonna trip because I know he
Hello.
ain't gonna be able to afford her. First of all,
Hello.
second of all, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some good dick that night, so I'm gonna
Hello.
be with
Woo.
it. And if I was a dude, if it was reversed and like a singer or a rapper pulled my girl up on stage or whatever, I'll be cool with it because I know it's less work for me to do later. Because she now to leave with the nigga. That's
a
the thing.
different
Like if my
story.
nigga left with Beyonce, then I'm gonna probably be like, all right.
But it's
Mm.
Beyonce.
I'm gonna be like, all right, nigga,
Alright.
that's who you fucking with now.
Okay,
That's it.
that's deep.
And then I'm gonna roll up and see what Jay-Z doing.
All right,
That's
pause
what's
it
up.
right there. Pause it
This
right
is
there.
no see.
All right. So now I'm gonna ask you this question, Jay, and this is also for the fellas in the chat. Jay, you at a Beyonce concert with your girl, or whoever you think the cutest. Say you just happen to go to concert with your shit for a female singer. She want to pull you up on stage and dance on you, sing on you, and all of that great stuff. What you gonna do?
Depending on if I'm there with my girl.
I just said you go to a concert with your girl, Beyonce, whoever, and
No,
they want to put. So you're not gonna do it.
nah. If I'm
Why
there with
not?
my girl, like because I'm not my younger self. Like back in the day, I'd be like, man, look, man, it's a celebrity, man, whatever. I would have made that excuse, and that's why I understand the argument that a lot of chicks come from. I get the argument, but I'm not no kid no more, and we don't play like that. You don't willfully bring in adversity into your relationship. Life is already hard enough and it's gonna present itself to you, but like for you just gonna go and intentionally do some dumb stuff that you know is gonna piss her off. Women are very insecure, and why would I bring them problems on to myself for something that, okay, first off, she gonna dance on me, okay, we'll make him a dick hard or something like that, but I'm not gonna smash this lady. And she just in this town for the night, man. She's gonna be gone tomorrow. Like I got this girl that I'm living with, or this girl that stay with me, or whatever the hell. We in a relationship. We got something. I ain't finna mess it up, especially if I care about her. Now, if I don't give a fuck about the chick, then that's another story. But I probably wouldn't be with her if I didn't give a fuck about her.
I mean, I can see that. I can understand that. I mean, for me,
you going on stage?
No. These days, listen. In my younger days, I probably would have went on stage because of the whole, like, she calling me on stage. We in front of like 20, 30,000 people. I don't want to embarrass her. Like, I'm kind of like that type. I was that type of dude. Now that I'm older, I'm like, nah, I ain't going. Nah, I'm good. I'm with my girl. I'm good. Because I think at this point in my life, if I'm blessed to find a great woman, I ain't trying to do none of that. I ain't trying to risk none of that and all that. And not saying my woman would be so insecure about it, but I'm just a dude on respect because I wouldn't want you to disrespect me like that. I ain't gonna be on stage at a Beyonce concert, she all on me and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't my. And then Beyonce married anyways. I don't care nothing about that whole, oh, it's just a performance thing, blase squads. It's like, nah, I ain't really with that. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. I just see something. I'm gonna get to that, but let's go back to the comments. The homie Quick said, if Beyonce put me on stage, I wouldn't be rocked up to smash Tiffany loud ass that night. Probably wouldn't be with her because I can't stand her ass either. Clicks and Views said, growth. I'm impressed. Stink Reason said, with my girl, I'ma still freak her down. A lot of these women have GAY these days. Grammy Popeye said, Jay, stop the cap. Stop the cap. you know it depends on how you feel about the girl you're with at the concert. Now you want to address that, Jay?
Nah, I already did, man. I told you, man. Like, if I ain't give a fuck about her, then yeah, there's something completely different. But I probably wouldn't be with her if I didn't give a fuck about her. So, hey, I could possibly use that as an exit strategy. But I probably drove her to the concert too, so it's still gonna be an awkward ride home.
It's gonna be quiet in a bit.
I'll be playing music.
So when she turn the radio down, she want to talk.
Fuck that.
And they came, Grammy and Papa came back and said, "That's what I thought." LOL. All right, let's go back to the video, man. Let's go back to this craziness. Corridor, crazy behind.
It is so important to get what the point of view of people. Sidekick, you same scenario. God damn it.
I'll fall back.
Janet Jackson pulled you up on stage, and you and your girl were at the concert.
No, we talking about if he out with his girl and goddamn it,
somebody pulled her. Chris Brown pulled her.
It depends who it is. If Keith Sweat did it, you probably wouldn't hear him.
Anyway,
see, I knew it. It's who it is. It's who it is.
Look, Common pulls women up on stage and makes up like a whole song about them right there. Do like a freestyle song about them, and then they politely go back down the stairs and sit back in the audience.
He done pulled niggas up on stage.
These
jokes, y'all. Don't start no shit.
I would never do you like that, Tiffany. I would never do you.
Wait, brother, wait a second.
Marcus
ain't trying to settle down. Marcus, you're telling what your whole thing. Yeah, you ain't trying.
No, he caking for Tiffany.
But it ain't working. I'm not gonna let my girl go out like that now.
No. Be dry snitch.
We both got a collection. Don't worry about
Too
this
bad.
right here.
Too bad.
But Marcus, if you at the concert and some dude pull
Chris
your
Brown
girl,
start singing the Pink Fox. What you gonna
right?
do? Hey, Chris Brown, why you got a hand? Put some money in it, goddamn it.
Yeah, you gonna play it like that?
What if your girl was like, she want to take a picture with Chris Brown? She want to do the meet and greet, and it's $1,000. Do you pay for it?
Hell no.
Yeah, but did you see what that meet and greet entailed? If you were a real fan,
he ain't bending her over doing all that weird shit.
Well, that's what
you
I'm
paying $1,000 for her to meet and greet.
Back in the day, if you were like a huge fan of somebody and they said $1,000 and it came with all that, because he was doing.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I want to let all you famous singers, sexy motherfuckers, whoever you are, know this. If I'm with a bitch, get away from us, motherfucker.
Now,
I'm gonna whisper in his ear, hey, homie, you gonna fuck this concert up, my nigga. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Fuck away from my bitch.
Now,
get the bitch when she ain't with me. If I'm with the bitch, this my bitch tonight. Don't call stress in the car. I got to ride home with this bitch, nigga. Go get this bitch jumped on.
Hey, pause the video real quick.
Real shit, nigga.
All right. So, say you with a chick, you love her dearly, married, whatever. Do you agree with Corey? Like, or would you go all out like that?
What you mean, like all out? What do you mean?
He telling dudes, he whispering in dudes, they're like, "Hey, bro, you gonna fuck this concert up or get the fuck away from us?" Like, what's your mind frame on it?
I done had situations like I've never had that type of situation where, like, we went to a concert. I don't do them concert shits. I'm not with that type of shit. But I remember I used to take my girl to this taco truck because I got 2 taco trucks in my city. And I'm like, man, these bitches, they in competition for the best taco trucks in the city. So I took her to one day. And it's like downtown. It's a popular area or whatever. So we at the taco truck, we just standing in line or whatever the hell. And there's some dude standing behind us. And he was like, he called my girl name out at the time. Like, Nikki. And she looked back, she's like, oh, hey. And as soon as she went to try to hug him, I'm like, nah, hold up, bro. I had to put my hand right on his chest. Like, nah, we're not doing that. Y'all motherfuckers can high five for Jesus all you want, but ain't no hugging going on around here. I don't know who the fuck you is. And they was having their little conversation. I'm just not that type of dude. Some people say that's insecure and shit. I call it just being very, very territorial. I don't play like that shit when I'm with a chick. So I'm like, Corey talking about he gonna whisper in the dude's ear. I'm gonna be beyond whisper in his ear. I ain't gonna put my hands on the dude and no shit like that. Even though I did say I touched the dude, that ain't putting.
Yeah,
hands.
you say you.
That's
put
something completely different. My
my
turn. My term of putting hands, even though technically that is putting hands on somebody. My term of putting hands on somebody is actually hurting somebody.
Yeah, fisticuffs.
Yeah. So, and I don't. Well, I ain't gonna talk about that. But
I mean, but I'm saying though, with like I feel you on that because I remember being in situations before in life, and it was some I snapped, some I let ride. But I don't know. That's why I asked specifically like your woman, your wife, something like that, because we know how dudes can be, we know how slimy chicks can be. But if we figure from moving on from here on out, you know what you know, I know what I know, right? We find a chick we think is down for us. We want to lock it down with her. That's who we settling down with. And something like that happened. Now, you can agree, disagree, and tell me what detail why. In my mind, I'm thinking if something like that happened, that must be a family member. Homeboy, I don't give a fuck. Homeboy and all that, or he gay, I don't give a damn about none of that. That's got to be a family member. For me, it's got to be a family member. If a dude go to raise his hand to hug her, and that ain't a family member, she better be the first one to, hey, no, we ain't doing that. Like, whether I'm around or not, don't do that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of at the point now, I don't care if we in church, don't hug him. Give Pastor Bryant a handshake. Shake his hand. Don't do that. And like you said, to me, it's just that boundary setter. So I'm thinking, if I'm with this woman, that means I trust you, especially if we ended up married or something. So you got to let it be known real quick, because if I have to jump in there, man, you're going to have a hell of a car ride home. That's where the only thing I feel we're going to have a problem. Like, how you feel about it? You agree with it? Disagree?
Well, see, I come from the same position. Like, if I don't want her hugging no guys that I don't know, any guy, even if I do know him, it's the same way when it comes to me and a woman approaches me. I can't be hugged. Like, I hug all the ladies at my job. Well, not all of them. Some of them I don't like. But I give hugs out to maybe 4 or 5 people in there. Like, if I had a chick, I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm not doing it. When you get into a relationship, you cut certain things off. When you get into a marriage, you cut even more things off. Man, a lot of people don't want to get to that point, but it goes both ways. Like I said, man, look, boo-boo, you're going to be shaking his hand if he walk up on you. And the same thing, she could be like, hey, baby, you're going to be shaking her hand when she walk up. Fine and goddamn dandy. We can keep it rocking like that. Because if I'm with you, I'm with you. And I think if I'm in that mindset, my girl should be in that mindset too. If she ain't in that mindset, she don't need to be my girl.
I agree, but I done been told that's petty. You ain't got to be that way. But I'm like, I don't give a damn. That's me.
I be like, man, look, fuck all that. All that sign language, man. Fuck all that sign language. Like that people try to put on you for having boundaries. Like, fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm just not with it. Let's go to the chat real quick. Clicks and Views says, if I was with you, I would be like, go. Quick said, I might as well wear a motorcycle helmet after coming off stage.
You already know.
Then Clicks and Views said, I would have no problem. Do you, boo-boo. Then Quick said, get away from us, motherfucker. And Grace said, do y'all discuss that beforehand? I think I don't know, that's kind of a difficult one.
Nah.
Like I said, me knowing how I am nowadays, I probably would. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably nowadays I'm trying to see how you move. I mean, I don't know about totally discussing it. I'm probably gonna just see how you move on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already got my whole do you listen to Kevin Samuels question. So I don't know, that one, it's kind of just seeing how you move. What about you, Jay? What you think? A discussion or just seeing how she moves?
All right, y'all are gonna be hilarious. Like, first off, I'm gonna watch how she moves before we even get to that point, or even like getting into a relationship. But to get into a relationship with me, I ain't gonna bullshit. I got a piece of paper that I make girls look at first. And it's got all the lists, like all the things that I don't like, and I'm not talking about like how you look and all this shit. Like, what you gonna do in this relationship? Don't do this. Don't do this. I'd had some chicks that was like, "Oh, fuck you." Like, all right, fuck me then. Obviously, you violated one of them rules. I always wanted to ask though, which one on the list did you not like?
Yeah,
I'll
you
just
go back and find out if you can.
Yeah, I be wanting to find out, but I'm like, I got 5 things on the list that you are not gonna do. And
What's your list? What's your list?
I'm not telling y'all my list, man.
Why not?
Maybe maybe at the end of the show I'll tell you my list.
Yeah, I got to hear this list. You must got some wild shit on there talking about you don't want to tell nobody.
Nah, it's just I'll tell y'all at the end of the show.
That nigga, he probably got some shit talking about don't wear shoes when you making spaghetti. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Reezy, Stink Reezy said when she reach in for the hug, you reach in for a hug too. Damn, group hug, huh?
Hey, look, hey, I kind of like that. We all hugging, I guess. That's what we doing, right? You hugging my girl, I guess. I'm hugging
Come
you.
on. Group hug, nigga. All right. Go ahead and go back to the video, man. Let it rotate.
Ain't finna let no bitch that's with me enjoy herself. The fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all some cake ass niggas.
I thought that was the whole purpose of going out.
So if a dude call her up to the stage and he sing it to her and everything, and then he send her back down to the audience and don't say nothing else.
She ain't going to the stage.
He gonna be pouting. Oh,
you ain't
my
gonna
God.
Who gonna be pouting?
He is no fun. He's zero fun.
That bitch get up, I'm gonna snatch that motherfucking dress off her ass.
Oh my Lord.
Go ahead, but that nigga and kill it.
Why y'all think bitches supposed to enjoy themselves when they out with y'all?
It's just that.
That's why you taking her out to have
To
fun,
have
right?
a good
If
time.
I'm taking you out, goddammit, it's because I lost a bet.
Bro, that's funny.
I'm giving in to some shit. You gonna know I'm not happy how quiet I am.
That's
The nigga who's singing gonna know. That nigga going through it with that bitch. I ain't saying nothing to it.
That is sad.
You gonna have to match your outfit on with it and shit.
I don't do that shit. That's what y'all do in Arkansas, nigga. Nigga. No motherfucking bitch about to be out there with me with some nigga dancing near her.
Okay. If y'all go to a magic show and they say I'm gonna need a volunteer out of the audience,
Fuck, no, make Corey bitch disappear.
You can come with that shit.
Damn, he is zero fun.
I'm with you, Corey.
No.
When you with me, all bitches with me, this is what they do when somebody say something.
No eye contact at all.
Right.
No, don't come over here. Don't come over here.
You gotta take her to an Usher concert.
I'm one of them niggas, when you say something to my bitch because I ain't around for a second, they be like, don't, please go, please.
Oh my
Don't
God.
do it.
That's what
Oh
the
my
them
God.
bitches in abusive relationships. That's how they be acting.
Whatever, nigga. I ain't gonna have no bitch. My bitch ain't for everybody.
Pause it, Chris. That motherfucker stupid, man. All right, so check it. Do you agree with Corey on now this is my thing. He said that's how she gonna be. Or I guess that's how he like he's still married to his wife, you know what I'm saying? Like they still ain't got no divorce, but he says she got respect for him and she don't disrespect him in the streets. Do you agree with that? Like, you know, even if I ain't around, I want my woman to move like this.
That's how she should move. That's respect, man. Like, here you go. If my girl, if we get into a marriage, man, honestly, for us in America, we understand that what a marriage is supposed to be. Like, look, as men, you're committing to only hitting that one box for the rest of your life. So let's say a man is bought into that. If a woman, knowing what marriage is, if you commit to that marriage, you are only going to be sucking and fucking one dick for the rest of your life. If they bought into that, that's how it should be on both sides. And I would expect that everybody that gets married, even though I know they don't, wishful thinking around here, but if they do get married, that should be established from the get-go. There should be no question. So yeah, if my girl's out in public by herself and a dude approach her, nah, bro. And especially if we together, oh, she's shooing people away from her. Like, even if that's her guy friend from work, if I'm on the level that Corey on, I ain't gonna say she got to do all that. Get away. But she need to make it understood. Like, nah. Matter of fact, there should never even be a situation where it could pop up unless it's somebody that we don't know, that she don't know, coming up trying to holler at her. But besides that, for everybody that knows her, it should be understood. If that makes sense, I don't know.
No, I mean I get what you're saying because I feel him on that. Like I said, me moving forward, that's what I want from a woman because I'm gonna be respectful to her when she ain't around. Like you said with the whole not hugging no female. Like last relationship I was in, I seen this chick I used to mess with. She like, oh hey, what's up? Trying to hug me. No, we ain't doing that. No. I gave like the fist bump we've been doing since the pandemic. I did that to her. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Back up, stay over there. Because I don't want to be no situation where some get back. Oh, he all hugging this big booty bitch over here. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that fist bump. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what they say they saw? Oh, before she could even say anything, I did this happen, this happened, this happened. Tell me I'm lying. She was like, yeah, that's true. You ain't got to worry about that because I want that same respect, and I think people that try to get that same respect, that's what will make them snap. It's like, well, damn, I'm out here being loyal and respectful, not making you look bad out here, but this is how you do me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel him on that. I would want my one, but see, that's where it comes into how she move, and that's things that we got to watch because, in my opinion, you shouldn't have to teach no woman that. That's already how she should be moving in life. Period. She ain't right here just hugging dudes like that, saying, you know what I'm saying? She not moving like that. So when I see chicks move like that, I'm like, I see why you ain't got no relationship, or you may never have no relationship. You too free. All right, let's go to the chat real quick before they get all up on us. All right, Grace said every man is different. 100. Reason said something wrong with Corey. Yeah, I agree with you on that. That boy need help. Red Illusion said Alakazam, bitch. Quick said he gonna make it known not to do silly shit around him or everything will be destroyed that night. Hey, got some dudes like that. I didn't see dudes like pop up out of nowhere. Like real quick, I remember one time me and my cousin went to this bar, and this little chick was like throwing some vibes. So I'm like, man, go ahead, man, go see what's up. This shit was hilarious afterwards. Like I thought we was gonna have to fight, but it was hilarious afterwards. So he walk up to the chick, and she look at him and smile. So he go to grab her hand, and then out of nowhere, her dude pop up and grab his hand. Her dude pop up and grab his hand. He was like, man, what the fuck? And threw his hand off on him. He like, yeah, that's my leg. Back up. So I jump in front of him like, nah, bro, it ain't gonna be none of that, bro. It ain't gonna be none of that. So, lucky we didn't get into nothing after that. His chick pulled him away. Then her homegirl came and pulled my cousin away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just watching the scene play out and stuff, and it was still cool. But I just thought it was hilarious because you got crazy motherfuckers out here like that. Clicks and Views said, this fat motherfucker is a bit for using the B word like that. Disgusting, and these women should be ashamed for sitting up there and tolerating that mess. Well, Clicks and View. Corey is a comedian, and he's just saying like in general. So you can't take everything he say seriously when he's just like joking like that. Like I notice if he don't know no woman like that, he ain't saying that shit to her. He not just calling her out her name and no shit like that. Then plus you gotta think. Violence begets violence. How you gonna call a man a fat motherfucker is a bit and how you do all that?
Hey, look, the funny thing is that both of those ladies have called themselves bad bitches on the internet in videos. Like both of them call themselves bad bitches. So I'm like, hey, I'm just using the word you use. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pulling my white person shit. Like it's like, will you say it? It's like,
yeah, but Click, just don't even look at it like that. Like he's actually directing it to the ladies, and all right. This is the thing, Click and View. Like if you the type of woman that not really around bad verbiage like that, I get it. I understand, but I can't say that because you just dropped it. You cussed him out in the chat, and he can't even see it. But at the same time, he just being funny, and them women are not taking it so serious like that. So I think it's on them to be like, well, I'm gonna remove myself, but I don't think you should take it so serious like that. Reason said, I don't hug women, I'm a grabble. Make sure she's single, not with no crazy dude. Quick said, so stop women from calling each other that, then C&V. I don't know what you mean by CV.
Clicks and views.
Oh, clicks and views. All right. Then she said, I get that, but it's too much. I mean, like I said, I feel you, but he just joking. Don't take it literal. He ain't talking to you. He ain't talking to the ladies around him. He just joking. All right. So I was just about to say something, Jay. Yeah. I'm gonna mess with you real quick. Roll the tape.
So ain't no volunteering to do shit.
Now, while you with me,
no.
Now
Okay.
look, while you in the streets, if you want to be a sneaky motherfucker, you do what you do. But the streets are watching. It's gonna be a picture on the internet of you hugged up with Chingy or something. I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna kick this bitch in the throat when I see her. Nigga.
When you got bad, you ain't get hired nobody to sing or nothing like that.
Hire somebody to sing. I sing. You want to sing?
Or take him to
You want somebody to
You
sing?
see what I'm saying, Marcus? No concerts.
Don't
no
wait
nothing.
me for la said, bitch.
What?
We ain't about to be sharing you with the game. How them niggas play? Now the closest thing, if Chris Brown or somebody put $20,000 in the bitch pocket and start playing with her, I might be like, and $20,000 ain't no money, but I'll be like, bitch, he gave us $20,000.
Wow, so
That's
she ain't
justified in front of the
He
average
just
nigga.
told you how
But
much
my
you
rep
worth.
is on the line. You cannot enjoy a nigga as you are representing me in the street. It's just not to be. I'm sorry if I disappointed, motherfucker.
What if the nigga holler at you?
Whoa.
Yeah, what if the nigga holler at you?
Oh, I'm Terry Crews now, huh? I'm Terry Crews in this motherfucker.
What if, yeah,
If
right?
a nigga holler at me, if a nigga flirting with me, that nigga know me.
What if Saucy
If you see a
Santana
nigga
pulls
flirting
up
with
one
me,
of
he
these-
know me. I ain't got no excuse. That's what I told Terry Crews. Nigga, that nigga flirt with you all the time, nigga. You can't be acting like you don't know this nigga because your wife here.
Oh God.
No niggas flirt with no motherfucking niggas, goddammit. We not trying to go to jail. But let me tell you something. That's how you a real nigga when your girl see you get locked up for some shit that you just not having.
That's real shit.
She might not like it, but when she see you locked up and standing there, I don't give a fuck. No, she be like, that motherfucker is not playing out here. Ain't had no
So when she
dancing
see you
nigga
get
on your
locked up,
bitch.
when she see you get locked up,
You know why that is, though.
Somebody say, Cruz gonna fight you,
you gonna
Corey.
be driving in traffic.
You know why that is, though.
Why? What is?
No, go ahead.
No, I want to hit his point. Why is it good when your girl see you get locked up?
It's a biological reason. It's scientific. So basically, when you go through things with your girl, like even something as simple as working out or an argument, there's a chemical release in the body called oxytocin.
Mhm.
And oxytocin, if enough of it is released in a female's presence, it will make her more attracted to you. You know what I mean? So that's the scientific.
He's not trying to hear that.
I have said that before. Tiffany, you want to say something? Go ahead.
I was gonna say oxytocin usually is released when a woman is feeling joy or feeling good,
Thank you.
ecstasy, or there's a amazing thing like that happened, like a baby's born and it's sitting on her chest.
You coming with the nice shit.
Watching your nigga go to jail. Yeah, that's like
Bitches love to see you beat the shit out of niggas. That's why niggas be trying to fight. Some
Right.
bitches, they like to see
Well, I might be one
awful
of them.
shit.
Mm.
But Tiffany, you missing something he said. He said going to jail but fighting, like nigga, like bossing up.
Oh
against
yeah,
the
well, like if
police.
he protects you
Stand
or
on it.
something,
Right, yeah,
that
yeah.
shit do make you wet when you like, oh,
Same
He
thing when
defended
she take
me.
Oxycontin.
That's hilarious.
Oxycontin ain't nothing to be ashamed of. You might be in pain.
All right, you go ahead and pause it
Oh,
right
That should
there,
help you
Jay.
get through the pain.
Because I'm about to get you to get ready to go ahead and go to the second part of the video. But I want to ask you a question. It may seem wrong or disingenuous, whatever. Death Note ain't here to talk shit, so it don't matter. I'm just gonna ask you a real question. Do you think, like you said, for as dudes are getting ready to spaz like that, even if they about to get arrested, do you think nowadays, since men don't set boundaries like we used to, and sometimes act the fool in certain situations, maybe if it's warranted, that maybe that's why women are a little more out of control, like the boundaries and knowing like don't push me to that point because you know I'm retarded, like I'm stupid. Don't push me to that point.
Do I think? What about it? What about that?
Do you think that since guys don't really set those boundaries and women don't really see guys spaz and snap like that no more, that's why women kind of like, you know, out of order now. Like guys don't set boundaries no more. Like don't push me to that point.
Well, yeah, all that shit, man. Like men not being men and putting their fucking foot down, and then, you know, government shit. And then on top of that, man, girls do get a kick out of it. Like, man, you give them like for a minute, a lot of women act like fucking children, man. Act like fucking little kids, little ass kids. It's about getting their way. And you can tell when you're around an entitled, spoiled chick. Because an entitled, spoiled chick, that's a child. That's a fucking child right there in front of you. Like, dudes have lacked up. And that's why like a lot of chicks feel some type of way about the content that we put out over here. Because it's basically like we kind of big daddy coming around saying, look, stop doing this shit. That ain't it. And I'm like, fuck you, you gay ass little nigga, little dick nigga. I'm like, god damn, bitch. Hey, just to let y'all know, man, y'all just the funniest thing happened today. You remember how we covered that girl Kinks and Curls the other night?
Mm-hmm.
She reported my channel.
What?
Bro, she reported my channel. I was just checking my email today, and it was like, yeah, you have a privacy guideline, fucking whatever they called it. It's not a strike or nothing like that, but it's saying that she reported the page, pretty much. I was like, really? And she picked it on the privacy lines, like personal information was given out or something. I'm like, lady, you know they about to tell you to like chill the fuck out. Like take that shit down or goddamn delete your channel. That's all they're gonna tell her. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about, chick?
Are you sure it was her?
Yeah, it was her. It shows you the video that was put up.
Oh,
it's like you got a strike for this video right here. I'm like, really?
Okay. Do you have to take it down?
Hell no. They about to tell her to take her shit away. Like, there's nothing in that video that was what's the word for it?
Exposing her privacy or
I guess she just mad because I showed the email. I'm like, boo-boo, showing that email is just like me showing a video of you. Doesn't mean anything. You fucking put it out there. I'm just recording.
And it's funny because I was watching some of her stuff today and like just going through the videos, which was hard to do.
And had some free time on his hands.
Yeah, had a few free minutes before I started working and shit. And I was like, because she was saying something about some dude on a dating app or some shit, kind of did the same thing, making threats, and she was about to report him. And I'm like, you was about to? And now that you say that, I'm like, well, shit, she alleges, because she didn't show no proof that this dude was going at her and said something about her kids. And she was like, well, I can't tell my ex-husband because he going to want to ride. And I'm like, yeah,
like,
whatever.
Girl, shut up. Like, every shit I told, man, stop capping. Stop the cap. Like, that man ain't riding for you.
Yeah.
Covered it in the email. She talking about my husband. Eventually, when I said something to her, she went to my ex-husband. Like that. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, boo. That's your ex-husband. He got a wife.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he remarried.
Wow.
She even said it in the email.
So how, but how can she go back to him if she wants to though?
She said in one of her live streams though that he wants to come back to her. Just so take that with a grain of salt.
No, because remember that video. Remember when we was on that live, she did that one time, and she was talking about she can go back to him if she wants to. I'm thinking he was still available.
Nah, that man married, man. Man got a whole wife, and she's still trying to be talking about it's our family. His new wife is just included. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wow, don't sound like she that far away from Blackistan to me.
Yeah, she wasn't married to a black dude though.
No, what I'm saying, she still got the same outcome.
Oh yeah.
Same outcome. Let's go to the chat. Hold on, my bad. Let me get to the right one. All right. Red Illusion said he's lucky they ain't married to Will Smith. So, Quick says I'm a loner. I refuse to go to jail behind a woman I'm dating. I agree. If I'm defending my wife, that's different. I definitely agree. But nobody get that part of me. I have to lose plus my freedom. Now, I'm with you on that one. Reezy says, if women out of order, blame the parents. Women need to go back to checking what their foundation is. If it's certain situations that you had that's a problem, you need to look at your parents or the women that complain about black men. Look at your father. Look at the situation. Or if he ain't around, ask your mama what's going on and hold her accountable. You know what I'm saying? To see what's going on. She ain't never told you. Red Illusion said, Oxy Oxytocin is released whenever you meditate, listen to music, or play work with the team. It's not just a love hormone like a lot of women think.
I can't tell nobody how to say words.
Oxytocin.
Oxytocin.
Whatever, man. I know your. Anyways, you about ready for the second part of the video?
Yeah, I already got it there.
Let's run it. Roll Tide.
Hey, before we dip up out of here, y'all, you remember in the messages from last night that chick said she had never came to my page. She didn't know who the fuck I was. I'm gonna show y'all. I had to look through my goddamn comment section today just to look through all the videos or all the comments. I found out what she. Remember when we did that email shit? It was 12 days ago. But guess what? When she wrote me for the first time, that was 17 days ago. So she's been in the comment section talking shit. I ain't want to keep scrolling to find more because I was like, I know she had wrote me more than just that one time. But yeah, you said play the video.
Play the video.
Let me get that thing up there, right there. Let's get it.
Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong if I'm with a girl and Chris Brown taking a picture with her bent over? If I be like, bitch, Chris Brown dropping you off? Am I wrong for that?
That's a little bit much, though. That's different. That's a little, yeah.
You got a question. I'm out. I ain't got time.
Yeah, I think that's inappropriate.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
That's inappropriate.
When you are out,
But if
in
they
public,
stand in like a prom picture, but if it's like a prom picture, I think that's okay.
That's yeah.
you think that's
Yeah,
okay?
hey, yes, you're a
If
fan.
you
Yeah.
take it, you better be. Y'all don't even need to touch. Y'all need to be right.
You know, in the
here.
prom picture when y'all both be like,
Right.
Y'all need
Yeah.
to be y'all need the D-boy stands. Y'all need the D-boy stands. You better not touch that.
It is
You
my
got his arm
opinion.
on your shoulder like this,
Right.
and y'all like, hey, like I think
If
that's
a
cool.
dude start talking to your woman, if you on your job, the first thing she do is look right at you.
Right.
If a dude start talking to your woman, and then what her job is to do is to say, I am with him.
Right.
After you tell the nigga I am with him, it is my job after that to
Okay,
handle.
but Corey,
what the
let's
fuck
say
that
you and
is.
I are dating, right? And,
Hey!
and we
Nah,
go
fuck
to,
it.
and I
could have been doing better
and I take you to and I take you to a
Thank
movie
you.
premiere. I take you to a movie premiere with me, right? And it's a movie that I'm in. And
I would be like a bitch. If you took me out, I'd be like,
Corey gonna show up in a gown.
You wouldn't.
Have a white gown on.
I wish some bitch would say something to me. I'd be like, I'm with her, bitch. I'm with her, bitch. Mind your business, bitch.
But he'd be like a jealous woman, and he'd be looking all sour. It sound like, if he's
because,
taking
like,
pictures with
so
guys.
like recently I went to a movie premiere. I had a guy come with me or whatever, and he's an executive corporate person. So he's sitting right next to me, and people are coming up to me and they see me first and they go, "Oh, Tiffany, congratulations," or it's a studio head or whatever, and they give me a hug, and then I say, "This is my friend." Right, and then they introduce and they say hello.
Well, you say it's your friend.
Yeah, it's my
That
friend.
let all the real niggas know everything they need to know.
What?
If I'm with you and you be like, "This is my friend," I'm gonna be
Because he's just a friend right now, right?
He's
He's
not
not
my
a man.
man.
he ain't your man.
No, he's
What
not
you
my
doing
man.
out with him?
Oh, brother.
Hey, I'll take that.
Arm candy. Arm candy.
Yes,
Be
thank you.
quiet.
Yeah.
No, I would.
He said he'll take her friend, not her.
No.
Your new
The nigga's in trouble though.
your new nickname is Wet Dick Mama House. Now be quiet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, but Tiffany,
I would say my friend because we haven't said that we're in a relationship. There's
Yeah.
nothing that's transpired to be related. We haven't gone on 13 dates. I got a new rule that I want 13 dates before we consummate.
all this stuff is funny, but it just wouldn't matter. See, I'm not trying to brag. I consider myself a real nigga. If I'm out with you, we fucking.
Right.
If I'm in the streets with you, we fucking.
What if y'all do 2 dates in a day? Do this count towards 13?
Yeah, well, as soon as we start holding hands, I start counting that as a date. When you hold my hand, and like I had brought him with me. He was very helpful, very gentlemanly. Like I was like, "Oh, these shoes hurt." He was like, "Let me pick you up," like shit like that.
That's what
And
he
that's,
for.
and that's part of why I brought a man with me. When I bring a man with
All
me,
right,
somewhere,
so
I'm
you go ahead,
expecting
pause
him
it
to
right
take
there, Jay. All right, so let me ask you a question, my brother. Putting you on trial here. So,
brother.
if you out with a woman and people showing her attention but not showing you attention, and she don't introduce you, is that a problem?
I've never been in that situation.
I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, but it has to depend on what the situation is, because I would feel some type of way in all of them. But let's say, like, here you go. Let's say this the girl I'm with, but we not really like here's the girl I'm fucking. We in one of those situationships, like all the young kids, all the hip kids like to say. We're in a situationship, and let's say she does something for a living where she's around people and like a lot of people come up to talk to her. I'm gonna be pissed off about it a little bit, but I can't really get mad though if we ain't got the title.
So what if this is a woman you trying to work toward getting the title with?
I still can't really get like, it aches her out, in my opinion. It aches her out if she did that shit around me and I thought that we were building up to something. But yeah, honestly,
because I mean, what if it's like a her work function? She invited you. Like, let's put it in that perspective.
In that perspective,
yeah.
And we were just talking, not in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get mad, but it's gonna X her out. Like, you don't do certain shit, man. Like, you don't be doing certain shit, man. You don't be coming out here. You know, we fucking with each other and you hugging on dudes and shit. I don't give a fuck who that is.
Would an exception be after she speak to those people and then like y'all walk away and she whisper to you like, yeah, I just want to get the fuck away from them? Would that be okay?
No, no, no. And like, it'll make it a little better, but I'm like, she could be lying too. Just because she know I got a problem with it. She's like, I couldn't wait to get away from it. Like, okay, whatever. Some people say what they got to say in certain situations, even though they're doing some fuck shit. Unless it's your family member or something like that, that's the only thing she could say to me afterwards. If it didn't come up during the quick little conversation that they had. It's not, that's the only thing that would make it better. That's my cousin. I'm gonna find out if it's a cousin too. I'm gonna go find out. Like that ass. I'm gonna go find out because girls be saying this, man, this my second cousin or some shit like that. Like, you know how the little kids back in the day, the mama used to tell them this your uncle. Well, why you an uncle in the room for so long?
So like, you like that Drake song? What did he say? You try to like that's your friend that you hug, but the way y'all hug is like somebody I hug that I used to fuck. So shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what you try to say?
Yeah. Man, look, man, if everybody else's mind can go to the worst case scenario in certain situations, shit, mine can too. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna treat all of them like the worst case scenario. Like, nah, because like here, girl shit, the girl you dealing with or the girl that wants to be your girl. Because that's the way I look at it in that situation. We talking right now. I'm thinking that she wants to be. Because usually I'm the guy that usually asks. I'm like, man, you trying to be in a relationship or what? Like, because we're going to have conversations about this shit anyway. So I'm like, when I finally ask you, because dudes have to be the ones to ask. Like, bitch, you applying for a job right now. Why would you go out and hug motherfuckers in front of me if you already know how I am? So it's like, nah. Fuck all that. That's people playing games, moving stupid, man, and then trying to make excuses for it. That's disrespect, in my opinion.
What do you think about what Corey said though? Like, if I'm out with a chick, that means we mess around. Like, would you still be out with a chick and y'all not messing around?
Not in like the event that basically he didn't really give an event. He was kind of talking in a broad thing, but
no, he was saying period. If he out with a chick. Well, he said this a moment ago. If he out with a chick, that means they messing around.
Yeah, like, look, I would refer. I ain't gonna lie. I would lean more that way, but I know I've been in a lot of situations where I'm out. Like, I could be out with my sister. We at the grocery store.
You know damn well I ain't talking about nothing like that.
I know. I'm going to the exceptions. I'm acknowledging that there are exceptions, but majority of the time, that's what I'm gonna lean towards. Now I'm out with my chick. He's out with his chick. She's with her man. Whatever the fuck. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't even be coming up on chicks that's with they dudes, man. If they got a dude with them, I don't even walk up on them. Even if I know them, man, I hit them with the deuces real quick. Like, hey, you see me? And keep it moving.
Like, I ain't gonna front. I feel him on that because I don't go out with chicks no more. So if I'm out with a chick, that means it's something serious.
Yeah, I'm fucking with this chick. I'm fucking with
I'm not, because I don't do dates no more. I don't do none of that shit no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do Netflix and chill, but
man, you a cheap ass nigga.
It ain't.
Oh no, I'm fucking with you, man. I'm trying to hit you with the sign language, man. I'm fucking with you.
You damn sure did. You hit me with a death note shit right there.
I still take chicks out though. I ain't gonna lie. I'll still take a chick out.
I don't do that. No, I don't do that shit
Oh, well,
no more.
it depends on the situation though, man. Like I'll take a chick out.
Like what? Like break it down. What?
It could be like a birthday. Like some.
But that means y'all fucking though.
Oh yeah, we definitely fucking. Like that's
what I'm talking about. If that's what I'm saying. If I'm out with a chick, it's something serious going on. Like I'm not just out with this broad and we ain't really messing around.
Okay, now I think I understand it now. You saying for you, if I see you out with a girl, you fucking this chick. That's for you. I got you.
It's something there. It's not just I'm taking her out on a date because I don't do that. I don't take chicks out on date. You know, like the whole coffee date and all that. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't even doing a coffee date.
Hey, look, man, don't be doing that, man, because you know I made a short earlier today about the coffee date, man.
No, I'm just saying I'm just saying I ain't totally disagree with it, but what I'm saying is even if it's a coffee date, if it's a coffee date, it's a date. That means I'm trying to build towards something. But if we just messing around, you ain't gonna.
Oh, we just fucking. Like, if we just fucking and just coming around and fucking. No, Netflix and chill 24/7. That's all we doing. If that's what we got established, like, look, we hook up and meet with each other and we fuck time. Yeah, we might go by the gas station or something together and shit like that. But like for real, we probably
let me get 30 on. Let me get 30 on pump full and a box of Magnums.
Hey, if you don't buy it, he goes, y'all for future reference, do not buy condoms out of the gas station, bro. Don't buy them condoms no more, man. Take your ass to Walmart, CVS, shit. Sometimes in the health department, they be giving out magnums.
No, I can't do that no more.
No, I'm saying sometimes they give out magnums at the health department, man.
No, you're right. I did that when I was younger, but it's like nowadays, even if you're gonna get a condom, they're like, yeah, they told that nigga he burning, he better go grab him a handful. I ain't doing it.
But I be saying that shit. They be saying that shit.
Yeah, man, people knows it. Like, man, they probably told him to go get a whole handful because he burning.
God damn.
Like, people be saying shit.
Bro, that's some shame ass techniques. No, I'm trying not to get a baby, bitch. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
But it's like, you mean to tell me you can't even go buy nothing from the store? You got to go get, like, something wrong with you. But at the same time, I feel you, and I agree with you on that.
Hey, man, you need to write those people names down. All of them, we can put them on the raw doggers. These the ones that's the problem right here. He the raw doggers right here. Let me go and get them. Put them on the list, man. Put the motherfuckers on the goddamn list, man.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit. Let me go to the comment section real quick. I know you would.
Give me their names, man. Give me their names. I'll put them on the list. So
Red Illusion said she dressed like a 1980s party napkin. Yeah, which I'll say like a kid played late 80s.
Yeah, bro. Let's say you having a sleepover party. That's the outfit right there. Sleepover party. That's the outfit.
Damn sure them pajamas. Reezy says, not a problem. I'm not with the meet and greet. Quick says, if we out somewhere and she doesn't introduce me as her man, I carry on like I was who she treat me as. Nobody. I feel you on that.
Nobody.
Let's see. Red Illusion said, X her out. They wouldn't be okay with the man in the club hugging up on his female friends either. I mean, you got some females that try to act like they cool, but say but do a hug a chick and don't introduce them, they keep it moving. She gonna have a problem with that shit. Believe that.
Bro, they all insecure. I think everybody should be offended by that right there. That's disrespectful.
No, actually, you know what? I'm glad. Red, let me go back to that comment. I'm glad you said that, Red Illusion, because I just thought about something. Let me pull back. Since I don't try to holler like on no serious shit, it's just gonna be some hookup shit, Netflix and chill shit. If you see me out at a bar or something with a chick, maybe you might see me somewhere with a chick, but still, we just messing around. It ain't nothing serious. Like, that's an exception for me, because it's like we went and met up, had a couple drinks, went back to her place or went back to my place. But like I said, I don't pick women up from bars and clubs. So if somebody see me out with a chick there, we just messing around.
You missing out.
I'm missing out?
Yeah, when you got free time for it.
So you gonna go meet a chick at a bar or club that you will end up taking serious?
Oh no, I ain't going to no goddamn club.
You see, you just missed what I just said.
No, but you had said a bar. You didn't say the club afterwards. You said the bar.
I said I'm not gonna be trying to holler at no chick for nothing serious. from no bar or club. But if you see me at a bar with a chick, that means we're just messing around because I still wouldn't holler at no. You get what I'm saying?
I'm saying, yeah, I feel what you're saying. I'm saying I couldn't say that. Me personally, I couldn't say that.
So you would mess with a chick at the bar and then take her serious?
I have before. Like, it ain't gonna bullshit, man. Girls, like, there are certain spots that they tell girls to go to fucking meet people. Like, you got church, you got the grocery store, and I don't know. I still don't understand that grocery store one. That sounds stupid as fuck to me.
No, that means she's shopping for food and she cooks. That's what.
Yeah. But I don't see too many. Well, here you go. I don't go to Walmart, and I shop at Aldi's. But
you should see a woman at Aldi's.
Hey, you see some of them, but like, man, nah, not nothing that you trying to pick up. And then it's kind of weird talking. Like, honestly, I wouldn't talk to nobody at the goddamn grocery store. Honestly, that ain't really.
Well, you are in Alabama, so it is different. Yeah, go ahead.
It'd be different. Like, man, people in there trying to get something done, man. Why you gonna bother them? That's
you never know. Y'all might catch eye contact. You know what I'm saying? She might throw you them vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just saying, like, I ain't never picked nobody up from the grocery store. I'm put like that. I talk to people when I'm in the grocery store. I ain't like, but they say church. I'm picked up some chicks at church, and then especially during revival time. Hell yeah, they got to come back the next day. Yeah, got you. Like the gym. I know some people say pick people up at the gym, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that these days.
I wouldn't bother nobody while they working out. Like, I bother them when they on their way out. Like, if I want to time my shit up, because dudes, we can't even lie, man. Like, for when we trying to get with a chick, we make it happen. We make it happen. So I'm like, yeah, I'm before then call the chick walking out the gym. Like, I go get a smoothie real quick. Like, making my smoothie. I'm like, oh, she walked by. All right, let me go holler at her. She leaving. Let me go and get that. Shoot your shot.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like for me with the bar part, if this is my
bar, thing, man. If girls go to places,
let me break it down. Let me break it down. Why? I can let that shit go easy, but I'm gonna be worried that if I meet a chick there, she's still gonna be on that shit. Oh yeah, me and my girls, we're gonna go have a drink after work. No, my woman ain't hanging out no damn bars.
Well, that's the part of having a conversation.
No, see, that's my point. I'm not gonna have it. I shouldn't have to have that conversation with you on how you should move as a woman. If you want to move that way, I'm gonna respect you and your space. That's how you move. But I don't want to. I don't want to have that conversation.
He will not meet you at the bar. Future wife was not met at the bar.
It's not. You mean motherfucker?
Yeah, why I keep saying Def Note?
You getting old, boy. I told you it was old. Let's go to the comments real quick. Reason said to you, Jay, Netflix ain't cheap no more. You right. It's getting up there nowadays.
I got an app for that.
Don't do that right now. Red Illusion said, I'll take them out to the bookstore. That's about it. No dinners until you get hired. I feel you on that. Clicks and Views says, what's wrong with y'all? Click, what you talking about? What did we say so crazy?
Y'all cheap ass niggas.
Hold on, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's actually see what she's talking about. So Clicks and Views, please tell us what you mean, like where are we wrong at? Please put it in the chat. Quick says, I don't deal with no bar dogs. 100, I'm with you on that one. They have an alcohol breath and expect you to buy drinks till she get horny enough to let you smash. Okay, I feel you on that.
Quick done been in the bar.
Yeah, he didn't been paying attention. He got some experiences. Red Illusion says the wine aisle is the single section of the grocery store. Really? I didn't know that. Jay, can you speak to that?
I told you, man. I ain't never picked nobody up from the grocery store, so I wouldn't know, man.
I mean,
I ain't never really tried. I had conversations with chicks, but I'm like, I just think it's a cordial conversation. I don't be trying to pursue the motherfucker. So I don't
I'm about to say, would you ever hang out in the wine aisle, try to pick up a chick?
And shit, at the place I shop, man, the wine aisle right next to the meat. So I might be there for a second. Probably like 35 seconds and I'm out. But probably not, bro. I'm not hanging out to meet no chick in the wine section. Fuck that.
Fuck this shit. I'm out. All right.
Man, look, I'm surprised Quick ain't say nothing about that shit. Like, she in the wine now. She could be a wino, man.
Hey, that's just to pick them up. That ain't about going on no dates though. That's just
Hey,
about
but I'm
picking
saying
them
though,
up.
but for you though, would you wait in the wine hour and try to pick a chick up?
Hell no.
Okay, I'm about to say, man, because I was
That's
about to
just
say if you
weird.
wait,
I'm gonna just be standing there like, hey, how you
yeah, you be
doing?
looking at the wines, man.
Chardonnay, huh?
You gotta look at
Chardonnay,
them, man.
hey.
You gotta act like
No.
you reading the labels and shit.
And then you just sitting there for like 30 minutes. They like, sir, can I help you?
And I mean, I don't know which one I want. Sit there and look at it, bro. I ain't like, hey, I know that shit sounds stupid.
Yeah, I ain't doing no shit like that.
Man, I meet a chick at the bar though, still though, man. I meet a chick.
Red Illusion, yeah, we passed that. Red Illusion says I only make exceptions when I'm swinging way out of my league. Okay, I hear you. Clicks and Views says you not taking women out for dates. Listen, Clicks and Views. I said, Jay, you got to answer that. Clicks and Views. I said, if I take a woman out on a date, that means I'm taking her serious. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, these days, for me, I'm fortunate. I'm blessed to find somebody special. I'm gonna treat them special, but I'm not doing that for every woman. I got to find out if you even worth it. I ain't on that shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I never necessarily been on that shit. Like most dates I'm doing was with girlfriends. Like we in a relationship doing something special. Like I don't casually just throw that around. Like one of the last times I went out on a date before my last ex-girlfriend, it didn't turn into nothing really. But the first time we met up, we went for a walk, by the pier, and then, had a couple slices of pizza and stuff like that. Just chit chat, you know what I'm saying?
Just spending money and shit.
Man, I spent $6-7. Shut up. Anyways, you go ahead and answer what Clicks and Views said about not taking women out for dates.
Look, I thought you, like, no bullshit, you clarified that for me because I thought you was like, I don't go on dates, period. Like,
right now I don't. No, I'm saying right now I don't. I just not because I don't. But I ain't got nobody special to go out on no date with. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, because I thought it was just a carte blanket. Unless I'm married, ain't nobody getting no date. But with Click, I'm kind of in the same boat as him. Like if we really if we doing this now, like if I feel like we doing this shit now, like first date automatically, I told dudes already, do not take no girl nowhere and spend no real money on no first date. And for the girls that get like have a problem with that, I'm gonna just throw something in your face. Like girls always talk about guys, they just want to fuck. Well, I just want to get to know them. Well, guess what? I want to get to know you too. So why the fuck do we got to go to Ruth Chris? No, we gonna go to this park, or we gonna go goddamn fucking to a coffee shop. We doing something that's cheap or free. One of the two, cheap or free. You're not getting no dinner dates. You're not getting none of that shit. You might get a Happy Meal from McDonald's.
Just
like that ass. Like, and if that's where you were coming from, that's my response to that. But if that's not where you coming from, just disregard.
All right. And then Grace says, I used to go to Home Depot years ago. Grace, you was trying to meet men at Home Depot?
Hey, man, that's smart for her. Think about that.
That's why I told you it was smart for you to meet somebody at the grocery store. That means she cooked.
And I don't need a chick to cook, though. That's not on my list.
I ain't say you need one. I don't need one. But I'm just saying, if you meet a woman at the grocery store.
I'm saying, even if I got with a chick, it would be good that she could cook. But that wouldn't be a deciding factor.
That's why it's good to find her in the grocery store. Just like you find one at the bar. Just like you find one at the bar, that means she drank.
I know. I got a drinking buddy.
I forgot you from Alabama. Then Clicks and Views says this one I was a little bothered by. Jay, you gonna be bothered by this shit too. She says, hold on. Well, damn, you moving shit. She says you kind of broke. All right.
Hold up.
So
what she said? Hold up. What?
She said you kind of broke.
Put it on the. Who kind of broke? You or her? You or him?
I don't know. She gonna have to explain that. What do you mean by you kind of broke?
Which one you saying broke? Both of us, or we just broke because we don't want to spend money on a chick on the first date?
Yeah, you got to break that down to.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, man, for all the girls that say guys are broke because they don't want to spend money on you on the first date, why the fuck you ain't broke? Because you don't want to spend no money on me either.
Yeah, exactly.
What we talking about? Yeah, you broke too.
Explain who you talking about, Clicks and Views, and why you say that. I'm gonna let you go ahead and marinate on that, and you can put it in the chat. All right. So Quick says, Clicks and Views, Men are tired of taking these women out to spend money for her to fill her belly with food and drinks, knowing she is not interested in anything with that guy. F that. And that is some real shit. Guys don't just want to be wasting their time giving you an experience. We wasting our time, money, and resources and putting all this effort just to give you a foodie date. All that like that shit is a real term now. Like we not on that no more. Like, hey, is you worth it or not? Why would I just be throwing my money around trying to do this and do that for you and your experience so you can put it on Instagram? Hell no. We ain't on that.
Fuck that.
And then Grace says, yes, they can be handy around the house, and a lot of men go there. Grace, shut up.
Hey, look, she ain't lying. She ain't lying.
Zero. That's so hilarious shit to me. Red Illusion said, walk in the park, movies, or the library. Those are reasonable starting points, not $400 dinner. I probably wouldn't even take a chick to the movies for the first date either, because if we trying to talk and get to know each other, it'll be kind of hard with people saying, shh, shut up, I'm trying to watch the movie. So you want to go somewhere, you know, y'all can go ahead and have a conversation, be by each other, you know, go ahead and talk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with you on that. $400. I heard this. I seen this one video today, MTR, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. Shout out to the brother. He was talking about that because, no, my bad. It was Manosphere Highlight Dailies. This one chick, he was reviewing a video on today that he posted, was a chick. She sounded like she was from the island. She was like, you know, guys be trying to be cheap. They got the manosphere going on. They try to teach all that. So she trying to teach women what to be careful about, because guys want to cry about $200. And, you know, she looked like a gold digger. She had like some blonde weave and just disgusting looking. But that's some real shit. Guys ain't trying to spend no money. Like, why would I spend money like that? You know what I'm saying? And I got to continue doing it. What if you ain't even worth it? Or what if I do that for the first date and then you flake after that? You post it on Instagram. And to me, you can kind of tell who a female with if it's just a foodie date, because you'll see her take a picture maybe of herself and then the food and drinks, the presentation and all that, but you never see who she with. Now, if she with her homegirls, guess what she gonna do? She gonna take a picture of her and all her homegirls having a good time. So that's how you can kind of tell. Ready Loser says, I'm broke, but you the one asking for it. Okay, I feel you on that. Clicks and Views says, bring me up. Give us a moment, we're gonna bring you up. I'm just finishing out this video, I think.
Keep going, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you ain't let me finish. Yeah, so Clicks and Views, we got to finish up, you know, send the video and shit like that first, but I got you. Don't even worry about it. All right, go back to the video, my brother. Roll Tide.
Care of me.
You ain't never had no man from the South?
Yeah, I was married to one.
Ooh.
Oh, you was married?
I'm a beautiful woman, nigga.
Oh, shit.
So you like submissive niggas?
Uh,
You like submissive niggas?
no, I like a nigga that's gonna take care of me.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
A gentleman.
A gentleman.
Mhm.
A gentleman. I think I'm a
That shit is
gentleman.
dangerous. I'm a sport coat.
Holy cow, he a gentleman to many.
She likes chivalry, man.
That
If you standing next to your woman and a nigga start talking to her, you know what you're supposed to do, right?
he can't do that.
That's what you do. You
No, you not. No, you not. No, you not. You supposed to say. No, you not.
You know them dogs show their teeth.
No, you not. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, you are supposed to do that, but you don't have to do it literally. There is an air that women let off to other women, and there's an air that men let off to other men. And men know most of the time. They know. When a motherfucker standing next to you and your woman, it is something happening like, nigga, the fuck you doing over here? Without even saying it.
That's real spell.
It's happening.
Yeah.
Fuck you want, nigga? This is my shit over here, nigga. Get the fuck out, nigga.
But you would be cool with that though if people greeted her first and then they greeted you, or they gotta greet you first. I mean, if she popular,
I can't make nobody do what's right, but they're going to know who I am, and most guys will act like something is wrong with me. See, this is what's up. At the watering hole, when the bears, the elephants, all the big motherfuckers walk up, everybody got to get the fuck out the way.
This is true.
But in human, a little bitty motherfucker think he supposed to drink water next to the big motherfucking dog. Nigga, who you see me over here? We gonna get your pussy ass the fuck out till I get through drinking. That's how it really supposed to go. Ain't no motherfucker dog. Look, Get away from me, motherfucker. That's how it's really supposed to be. I'm not talking about rude, just say it to anybody. But if you see me with my woman, don't come over here drinking next to her. Because something's wrong with that. I'm going to be like,
Oh.
I might know you, but I'm going to say something to him first.
because you're a
That's
man,
the
though,
man
dog.
rule.
Yo, what's up? I tip and then keep it moving.
That's G shit.
That dude look gay.
I'm going to give him the initiative first, like, hey.
That's what I do.
But
when
we
I,
in a
when I,
room
when I
full of
mess
white
with
folks,
people on
though.
stage,
Yeah, thank
I
you.
always address the man. What you say, Tim?
But what if we in a room full of white folks
And they're fans of yours,
and they're
right.
fans of mine? They know who I am. They might think you security. How that go?
But I ain't gonna
What am I
lie,
supposed to
Tiffany.
do?
I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah, but everything.
I'm so glad you
A
said
lot of
that.
times men be coming with me
Do
places,
you
and
know-
I'm on a date, and they think this man is security, and I'm like, no, this is my friend.
But do you know that when white men talk to a woman I'm with, I don't feel threatened at all.
Mm-hmm.
If a white motherfucker was flirting with a girl I was with, I'd be like, why you playing this? That's just real. I don't feel threatened around Caucasian males. I feel threatened around the Titans like myself. Because I'll be like, this my bitch right now. Always put the right now on the back. This my bitch right now.
What if
So
you found out
right
she,
now, see,
what if
that's
you
it.
found out she used to fuck with white men though?
Hey man, that's what you go through, man. I don't know nothing about that.
But
shit like that, man.
what if an Asian or a Latin man came up? That's
Oh,
the same
that's
height
like a
as you.
woman.
Latin, right?
That's like a lesbian, eh? Asian or a Latin, man.
Are you
That ain't
serious?
really
That's
fucking.
not-
Chinese motherfucker about to bump my broad, huh? Yeah. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck if it's Bruce Lee. I'll be like, get your good fighting ass the fuck away.
Look, I'll be in the room playing Madden while you fucking her. That's how.
Say it again.
That's
My
it. I'll be in the room playing
God.
Madden while you fucking her. I don't feel no.
I don't
threat
feel
from Asians.
threatened on the flirtation side around people of other races. I really don't, and I don't know if that makes me a racist, but
But
I
R&B
don't.
people on a stage at a concert, that's terrible.
They who?
No, but I'm saying, but some R&B concert, a person performing, you do.
Yeah, if it's a brother, he got to give me my brotherly space while I'm with this broad. If I see a man out with a broad, I know he's struggling. We
So-
struggle with our bitches. Let me struggle with my bitch, nigga.
What if John B is singing to your girl?
That shit ain't nothing to me. I laugh at that shit.
And he be
But
laughing when
hold on,
she,
though.
he be laughing when she leaned over him.
John
Yeah.
B from
I'm be like,
Pasadena.
nigga, you still alive? Nigga.
What's the one that was married to Paula Patton?
Oh,
Robin Thicke.
Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
Ain't no soprano voice, nigga.
Oh, brother.
No cocaine. I got
Oh.
the sweetest. I'll be like, y'all,
Crazy, Corey.
y'all talking out. I don't give a fuck
Full
what that nigga.
force, nigga.
Who?
The niggas you look like, full force.
If not full force, if Bow-Legged Lou, who was a guest on the show, was talking to my girl, I'll be like, fuck you doing, nigga? You disrespecting,
Oh, my
nigga?
God.
You disrespecting?
You be like, I smell pussy.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, man, look, I ain't saying I'm right, but I definitely ain't saying I'm wrong. Goddamn it.
Corey, would you date a woman that was missing one front tooth?
All right, you can go ahead and pause it right there, Jay. All right, so clicks and views said that's all right. I'll stay in the chat tonight. No, you good, clicks and views. I want you to come up. I was just saying we about to finish up the video, so then we can go ahead and have some convo with everybody. So the last couple of things Corey said. For one, Jay, are you worried about a dude from another race trying to mack your bra? Would you be worried?
Ultimately, no.
You feel like Corey?
Yeah. Ultimately, yeah.
Why?
Well, I'm not intimidated by anybody of another race. That's the shit that I think that gets a lot of black dudes when they hear stuff coming from the other side. It's like, you don't want to compete with these motherfuckers. I compete with these motherfuckers every day in my goddamn life. I don't know what you talk about. But I ain't got the I guess not the thought process or the feelings towards other men of the race. Like if dumb dude talking, trying to holler at my chick, like I'm not gonna be intimidated. I'm gonna probably be less likely to, go through all my steps. Like, hold up, bro, get back. Got to put my hand on your chest. Hold up, no. I probably wouldn't. I'm not intimidated about that.
I don't know. It's just weird because I never had that happen to me before. But Of course, we see black women with different races of men, of course, but it's like, so that's why when certain women, you know, like them divested chicks say that, it's like, but I don't see dudes coming up trying to compete like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see it. I don't think I really even see, besides me seeing a guy that's already with a black woman, I don't think I ever seen one trying to make one. So when they try to make it seem like the options just out there, most people are race loyal.
Yeah, over 80% of everybody of every race. It varies over that 80, but yeah, over 80%.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't see it like that. So let me see what Red Illusion had to say. He said it depends on the girl. She might have a type, might not. All right, so we pretty much gonna wrap the video up here. So Jay, man, you can go ahead, drop the link in the chat for anybody want to come up, add to the conversation for a little bit. Yeah, he's moderator tonight.
I'm a motherfucking live moderator tonight.
So he gonna drop the link in the chat. Y'all want to come up, speak for a moment. We're not gonna be on here too much longer, but you know, you come up, say your piece. What you think about the video? What you think about, you know, guys having those like those borders, like, you know what I'm saying, putting them barriers up, like this is why I draw the line in the sand as a man. So I definitely want the guys to speak. And any woman that want to come up, y'all can go ahead and speak how you feel on the situation. Quick said, I'm never worried. A big black gladiator like myself would laugh at a white Asian or Latin guy trying to move in on my territory. I can't, nah, bro, I don't say that. But you carry energy. I'm just gonna say that. We don't say the other. That's a pause right there, quick. But I feel you on that, and that for me that goes for any dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't be disrespectful. Don't think you finna come over here, dude. Blase squaze, and I'm saying move it forward in my life. That's why I'm like, yo, let me make sure the woman I'm trying to deal with, I'm vetting her correctly, so that way it's pretty much already an unsaid rule of how we move. So I got to make sure I watch how she move and be on my P's and Q's for how I move. And then when we together, we moving as a unit. They say the Wu-Tang Clan used to move like that. If everybody going to the show and they going one way, everybody going one way, they ain't really speaking to nobody. Everybody on their P's and Q's watching out for each other. We're a unit. We moving as one. So that's what I think it should be. You know what I'm saying? And it's not trying to be on a control shit. Like I said, if I see a chick moving the way I don't like, I ain't too much got nothing to say to her. Like, if that's how you move, that's how you move. Like, so, like, or if we had that conversation, I mean, I ain't really trying to feel with her, you know, I ain't feeling her like that anyways. Like, the conversations we have over here, I can have that with a chick, but I'm not taking her serious. I might try to put her up on games for the next guy she might deal with, but I'm not with it. I mean, I don't know about you, Jay, because you say you'll meet him at a bar, but that ain't me.
Yeah, I'm still tripping out for why you can't meet a chick at the bar, man. I don't get that.
Cause I don't want no drunk heifer.
I'm saying, but what if you had like Buffalo Wild Wings? They got a bar.
That's not, you know what I mean. That is not the same thing.
No, I'm saying you saying meet her at the bar. I'm literally going off of meeting a chick at the bar.
A restaurant. Buffalo Wild Wings is not Buffalo Bar. It's Buffalo Wild Wings. That's technically a bar because she could be sitting over there
a bar
at a table eating.
Well, I'm saying, but they serve food at bars. At the places that we call bars, they serve food. Hell, is it just the simple fact that it's literally the local watering hole? That's the main reason.
Okay.
I'm saying, is that the main reason?
No, I'm saying it's like I said, like I don't want it to be a situation where I met her at a bar, you know what I'm saying, like start talking to some chick at the bar, trying to take her seriously, and next thing I know, oh yeah, me and my girl's going to happy hour after work, so I'll call you when we get there. No. Find you somebody else there because I can't take you serious because it's just like women, to me, in my personal opinion, women that move that way usually stay that way. Like they're not just gonna come up out of that mind frame. And if you see that's what it is in her present, like why would I think she's gonna change? And why would I ask her to change that?
Well, the only reason I push back on her the most is probably more like sometimes they had like their little girls' night out, like, you know, that all the single chicks go out and you might meet a chick that she might be, it could be your friends and she's gonna have to learn how to distance herself from those single hoes. But besides that, Like you can meet a good chick, some of the places, in my opinion, my personal opinion, but that's just me though.
So you meet a chick that start getting serious, and she wants to still hang out with her friends at the bar. You cool with that?
No, hell no. I told you, you're gonna have to leave. I just said though, you're gonna have to leave some things behind, but
that's what I'm saying. So why go through that conversation? Because most likely that chick is what? That's how you met me. That's where you met me at, and now you want me to stop hanging out.
Well, guess what? You can apply that to every aspect of life, no matter where you meet a chick at. You just might not know what she likes to do. Store? No, I'm just saying though. But he go. She like to shop. All right, that's good to go. But I'm saying, like, what if you met a chick? Well, church, you could use that one, but it doesn't matter. All those same things that could be possible with her liking to go to bars and going to clubs and stuff like that, that can still be there. At least I'm meeting her where she is at this point. And I go off of that. That's why I don't know, man. I just don't really care about meeting her at the bar. Now, if I notice, like, I see her at the club multiple times, that's something different.
Okay. I don't know. I for me personally, I just think that the best thing to do is not, like you said. I'm with you on it. That's why I said vet. But
I think I know what you're talking about.
I think you know what I'm talking
areas. Yeah, people in certain areas, you kind of get an idea of who they are or how they move just from them being there. But then also you got to realize you there too, though.
Right.
I got you. Real quick says late night bar vampires is Jay's thing. Laughing emoji. Yeah, that's true. Clicks and views. What's good?
Damn.
What's good?
Hello, sir. I just had to come up here and talk to you because, hey, Jay.
Hey, girl.
Oh, you driving me crazy. I'm trying to work and focus on my work and listen, but you just be saying some crazy. What? So you're telling me that you want a woman basically to revolve her life around you. She can't go out with her girlfriends. She can't go to the bar, have a drink, kick back, relax. She got to revolve her life around you. This is the type of woman that you want. Because, okay, let me say this. What if you meet her in a library, okay? You go out on dates with her, and these are just dates where she's paying her way and you paying your way. You're not even spending a dime on her, okay? You go out on these dates with her, and you say, oh, okay, she's a good woman. So y'all start to, kick it, seriously kick it. And then one night she said, babe, I'm going out with the girls at the bar. Then what?
Well, that's where it comes into having a conversation beforehand. So that we got to rewind it back a little bit. My thing is making sure we had those conversations up front. I'm still gonna be watching how she move, but
what conversation are you having with me that's going to prevent me from going to the bar with my girls and having a good time?
Hold on, you missed what I said now.
Okay.
You think about me and Jay, we different. All right. So like I said, if a woman likes to go out and do those type of things, I'm not gonna make her stop doing nothing. You gotta ask Jay that. Matter of fact, hold on, before we even move back to me, Jay, answer that question because she's asking something that you actually said. Because I didn't say that.
No. I'm saying, hold on, Jay. Give me a second. I'm saying to you, if you're in a relationship with a woman and you have established that, you guys have let's just say it, y'all have a title, y'all are together. Her girls call her up, let's go out to the bar, irregardless to what kind of bar it is. She said, babe, I'm going out with the girls, I'll be back or whatever, or I'll be home at a certain time. You're going to tell me that that's the type of woman that you would X out of your life right then because of that?
Well, like I said, I would try to make sure before we even get to that. Now, say if it's thing, because you said for us her revolving her life around me. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I said bars and clubs. So if a woman, say her friends want to come to her house, kick it, or go to one of her friends' house and have a drink, that's fine. But the whole bar thing, because we know how men are, and we know that it's not totally safe for women in those environments, because I see how dudes move and trying to feel on women because they tipsy, trying to get them to go home and all that. And women women get inebriated way differently than men. Like y'all can't even hardly handle wine coolers. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want my. I'm just keep.
What women you hang around?
Come on now, let's keep it real quick.
Click.
You know damn
She a
well.
drinker. She said she a drinker,
Okay,
man.
you might be an OG with it. I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying in general, we know women can't hardly handle wine coolers. That's one thing. For two, hold on. For two, like I said again, I'm not saying she ain't going nowhere. My life her life just revolves around me. But I'm saying try to be modest about it. Because guess what? I'm not gonna do. I ain't gonna be hanging out at the bars and clubs.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But if
Okay.
I'm talking about a woman that you are in an established relationship with, and she wants to go out to the bar, what are you saying to her? Are you saying, look, we're over? This is done? Because she wants to go to the bar?
Well, hold on. Let me ask you this. Did you hear the part where I said I'm trying to make sure that's established, like in that conversation of how she moves before it gets to a point where we're serious?
So, okay, so you saying you're gonna have conversations, and if you ask her, so do you go to bars? And she says yes, you're cutting it off, despite all the other check boxes she don't checked off for you. Just because she go to a bar, you're gonna end it?
I'm probably gonna put her in that zone that ain't gonna take her serious.
Beta.
Wow.
Yeah, because like I
go
said,
out for a few hours to have a good time, relax, kick back, and talk shit with her girls. And 9 times out of 10, we ain't even studying these niggas at the club like that.
Then why be there?
Hold on. Because if she got a good dude at home, because I'm assuming that you're going to be that good dude, right? If she got a good dude at home, she ain't going to be studying about no dudes at the club. And she going to establish boundaries. Dude, get the fuck off me. You know what I'm saying? So you putting the stigma on a woman just for entering a club when she can be a down to earth, good woman, your helpmate, your soulmate, all this stuff. This who she can actually be, but you don't X her out because she want to go have a good time, a few hours at the club. Are you serious? That's not cool, boo. You gotta think outside the box.
Hey, Click.
Well, hold on, Jay want to say something real quick.
Damn, I can't say nothing.
No, not tonight. This me and Ops. You jealous? You jealous? Why you all in that stuff?
Jay, go ahead, man. Don't be scared.
Go ahead, Jay.
God damn. I can't even get a word in this motherfucking guy.
I ain't never seen nobody say jail. Go ahead, Jay.
All right, look, man.
Me and Jay go way back.
Click
3 weeks.
real quick. Yeah, real shit. Yeah, we have known each other for a long time, man. Look, Click real quick. Is it her single friends or her in relationship or married friends? No, I'm asking.
Okay. My answer to that is it doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. So it can be single friends then. Yeah. I am with Op on that. Like, you're not going out with your single friends to a bar, to a club, if you're in a relationship with me. Now, here you go. Because that will be part of the conversations that we would have. I'm like, look, this ain't happening. If you have a problem with it, by all means, like, go do your thing, find somebody else. That's just not my thing. I have self-respect for myself the same way I wouldn't take my ass to the club with all my single friends.
Nah. If I'm your woman, okay,
I don't trust you.
And we respect
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Let me get my
I'm just letting you know. I don't trust any person.
Let me get it out. Okay. And we have at least establish some type of respect from one another, okay? And you say, babe, I'm going out to the Super Bowl party with my boys, you know, no, let's just put it like this: we going out to a bachelor, to a strip club with my boys. I'm not having a problem with that.
I don't do that.
And you know what? You know why I'm not having a problem with that? Because I'm secure enough as a woman to say he can have his fun, he can let out a little steam or whatever, and do him and enjoy his time with his boys. Because I don't want to stifle you, for one. Okay.
So you want to be able to do that too, right?
I don't want to put you in no box. Okay.
You want to be able to do that too, right? Though.
Not saying I'm letting you do that because I want to do
No,
that.
I'm saying, but because that's basically what the point you're leading
No,
to.
no, but that's not you're projecting that on me, but that's not the point
Well,
that I'm making.
where were you
All
going
I'm
to
saying
conclude
is
it at?
that
Where were you going to conclude it at then?
all I'm saying is that I wouldn't have a problem with my man going out with his boys and enjoying himself. And guess what? You ain't even got to tell me where you're going. You ain't even got to tell me.
I most likely wouldn't,
You
but
ain't
keep
gotta
going. Keep going.
You ain't even got to tell me. But I'm just saying, if I know you as a person is respectful to me, you treat me like your woman, and I don't have a problem with you going out. And guess what? You might even touch on a woman or whatever. I don't know that. I don't have a problem. You know, I mean, what I'm saying, you're not doing it in my face, right? So, you know, you might get inebriated.
Don't know won't hurt you.
Right. You might get inebriated and do those things, right? But you're coming back home to me, and we're still in a relationship. We can still move the way we moving. I don't have a problem with that.
So a man can cheat.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Now, if it becomes something where you going every weekend, you gotta go, or you putting me to the side to go. We said we gonna do X, Y, and Z, but no, you gotta go over here. Then I got a problem. I got a problem with that.
All right, Click. Hold on. Let me say this, because I hear you, but see, certain things you said in there is too many potholes in there. So you're saying you're okay with that, then you're saying you don't know. All right, so for me, in my single life, I seen all that shit come crashing down, and I'm gonna tell you something. Even if some of those people got back together, 100% of the time, I've seen people have fucked up situations. You know why? Because the woman going out and doing some sketchy, the man going out and doing something sketchy. So when Jay, I almost called you out. When Jay said what he said about you being able to do what you want to do, I noticed the only women that say that is the women that want to do what they want to do, and the guys that agree with it are the same. Wait, hold on. And the guys that say that are the same way. So I'm like, yo, me personally, the way I carry myself in my everyday life, I like my peace. I like my respect. So it's not about insecurity, because I heard you say that as a woman, but this is what people got to realize, male or female. It's about having boundaries and having respect. Certain people don't like certain things. Now, you say it can go a little bit further, but I ain't the goalpost mover. It got to stay right here. So if I'm dealing with a woman, I'm trying to be serious about her, I shouldn't even have to worry about it, because I tried that before my relationship. Hold on. I tried that before my relationship, and the shit, it was always some issues. And it's like, yo, I'm moving correct. You a woman. You should even be moving better than me. So say if my woman want to go with her friends to go, listen to what I'm saying. Hold on. Because I believe that, and I've seen it. That's the type of women I came up around that had that respect about themselves. They're not going to move the same way men do, because they know what time it is. But say if I want my girl, hold on, say my girl want to go bowling with her friends and they happen to have some drinks there, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
But at the same time, talking about the bar and the club, and then just like you said, you don't know what's going on. I ain't trying to be one of them dudes where it's like, oh, I ain't worried about nothing. Then some bullshit happened, because I didn't have that happen in my lifetime where niggas saying some foul shit. Shit come back to me. So it's like I don't want to have to go through that no more. I'm 38 years old. I'm a grown motherfucking man. I ain't with that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's about boundaries and respect.
Okay.
Not insecurity.
Let's say this. Let's say this. Your woman, her girls call her up. Let's go out. She say, okay, but I'm bringing my dude with me. Then what?
No, I wouldn't do that to my girl. I wouldn't do that.
Nah.
So she can't. What I'm doing. She can't go, and now she can't even go with you.
No. I thought you were saying if she wants to bring me along. I'm saying I wouldn't do that to her. I wouldn't make her bring me along for y'all to go.
But no. It's her option. She said, "Okay, I'll come. We can hang out, but my boo coming with me."
Like what place we talking about?
It don't matter.
It does. Hold on, it does matter. Are you talking about bar? Club? Are we still talking about bar and clubs?
We talking about bar and club. We just going out for a drink.
We ain't doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Wow. So okay.
Well, see that's something different for him, because I go to my girl be like, hey, I want to go out with my friends, man. We going to the bar, baby. I want you to come with me. If that's her way of getting me out.
Then 4-5 weeks later, she just want to go with her and her girls to the bar.
That's the thing. That's the thing, though. Like, he go,
you.
Don't be saying that shit, Click. You
Oh,
Here you go, real quick though, real quick. I'll let me get this one point out, and y'all keep on chopping. But my girl is not hanging. Me personally, just for me, Click, so you can get mad about it. My girl is not hanging out with single girls. Like, she's not going out with single girls. Now, the only way that she could do that is if I was there. She's hanging out with her single friends. But
Okay.
if she's with married women or women that are in relationships, and I know these people and stuff, yeah, she can go out with them and do stuff. You're still not going to the bar. You're not going to the club, because those are places that people are known to meet people at, and shit happens. Now, if you going to like just eat dinner with your homegirls and they
like
all
you said, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. If they're in a relation, if your girls are in relationships, I'll let you go out. But no. Fuck all that other shit.
Yeah. See, first of all, you my man, not my father. There's a difference. Okay.
See, yeah, you can get hold on. You don't have to say nothing else.
I'll let y'all speak. Let me speak.
I feel you. I'm gonna say this one thing real quick to you real fast, and then you just run with it. By all means, the first part that you just said is perfectly fine. You're gonna get the fuck out that house. You're not gonna be in a relationship with me. That's where I would end it, because there wouldn't be no point in having the conversation. I'm not your daddy, but guess what? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about for the female that would say that in a relationship. Like, as soon as she said that, you not my daddy. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Like, right off bat. Get the fuck out.
If she's with
I don't play that type of shit.
No.
I don't play that.
Listen, we can have boundaries, and we can set as a couple.
If you don't want to do what I need you to do, then leave.
Wait a minute. The
same thing where women will leave. No, think about it, Click. Women, y'all know for a fact, if a man's not doing something that y'all want him to do, y'all will leave the relationship.
It's called listen to me.
It's the same thing over here.
Listen to me. It's called simple respect and boundaries. I understand. I get where you're coming from. But if you're talking about a woman who goes out sparingly with the girls to have a drink at a bar, I don't think you should put that label on her, like she's going to be out there swinging from the poles, taking her bra off and everything.
It's because she wants to be able to do whatever the hell she wants to do. And then when you're in a relationship, both people have to sacrifice.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you this, Click. All right, so what do you? All right, well, let me ask you first, because we single. Are you single in a relationship right now?
I Click out here. She got a fuck buddy.
Hey, I didn't ask all that. I just asked was she single.
Hey, you just doxed me like that.
She told me on a live stream.
She's single then. All right. Okay. All right. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to it. So you're single. Technically, you're single.
I'm single. Yes.
All right. So let me ask you. So let me ask you. All right. So cool. Let me ask you this. So that means if you're in a relationship, you still want to be able to have that freedom to do that.
To do what? To go out with my girls?
With the girls to a bar, club, have some drinks.
Right.
Why?
Listen.
No, I'm gonna ask you a question. Why?
Okay. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's freedom to do as you please, to operate and move. Because listen, sometimes as adults, we work. Some of us are working more than 40 hours a week. Okay. And if you're in a relationship with the person, you spending time with that person, you're trying to establish something, you're trying to keep the relationship strong. Okay. And then 9 times out of 10, you got kids to make sure that their livelihood is intact and you're doing things with them. So you need a breath of fresh air to relieve some of that stress. And sometimes you need that good time with the girls to do that with, because that good time with the girls is different from your good time with your man. Okay. So we need that. It's let me ask you, kind of stay balanced almost. Like
let me ask you this. Wait, hold on. Let me ask you this. All right. So let me ask you this now. So say you get with a great man. He's everything you ever dreamt of. We ain't got to go into everything you want. We ain't got to go to your Christmas list. But say he's everything you could ever want, but that's the only thing he's saying. He said, like, listen, baby, I don't care. Y'all go bowling. I don't care. Y'all Say y'all go out to eat at Buffalo Wild Wings, have a couple drinks there. I just don't want you going to bars and clubs. And he's everything you want. Is that a deal breaker for you if he said he just don't want you to go to bars and clubs? See how I flipped that back on you like you said to me earlier?
Yeah.
That I did it to
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You flipped it on me. And so here's where I would say to him, I would have to it's my job as a woman in the relationship to make my man feel secure. Okay. If I move and operate in a manner in which he feels like when my baby go out, I know she's still loyal. If she down with me, she'll never respect me. She don't respect me when we out together. She don't never disrespect me. Excuse me. She don't never disrespect me. She don't never disrespect me when we out together. I can trust my baby, my lady, to go out and have a good time with her girls and not be drawn out by these men or felt up by a man, you know. And 9 times out, you know, I'm gonna tell you, when you're with your girls and it's some down, it's your day ones and everything, they ain't gonna let shit happen to you any motherfucking way. They're gonna be like, you know, I've been in situations where my best friend checked me on how I move with another friend, man, you know, like you like. I'm gonna tell y'all my name. I'm gonna tell you my name.
Hold on.
I want to dox myself.
Yeah, you about to do it yourself. All right. So
Yeah.
listen. I feel you, but I ain't asked you all that. I want a simple yes or no.
See, there you go, trying to father me again. See,
because you did it. Hold on. You came in here. Hold on. You came in here acting like mama. You came in here acting like mama, big bad mama when you first got on here. So I need a yes or no. Then you can add the rest, but I need a yes or no. Is that a yes or no? Is that a deal breaker?
No, it's not, Daddy.
Oh, don't call me that, girl.
Like how I said it like that.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that now. You gonna have me acting like JBJ over here, boy. All right.
No, listen, it's not a deal breaker because I don't have to go. Okay, I don't have to go. All right.
He said ever though.
If he's my everything, he's giving me the world. He's making me feel secure. And he said, "Baby, you ain't got to go out with girls. Let's do XYZ." Okay, you go. Put something else as a placeholder for that too. And yeah, I'll be like, okay. So when we get married, let's talk about that. You putting all these boundaries on me. Now you really trying to make me the one. Okay, I can't be just girlfriend and you putting these boundaries on me.
But see, that's why I said everything you want.
Then we gotta start talking about.
That's why I said everything you want.
Just ask her. Do you want the job or not? Do you want to be my girl or not? Because if you want to be my girl, you're going to do what I need you to do. The same way, if I want to be your man, I'm going to do what you need me to do. Like
that type of dictator attitude like that, no, I will have to step away.
Hey, look, here you go. You're going to either, me personally, you either going to do it my way, or you can goddamn, if something pops off,
then
you can die for yourself. No, I'm saying if something pops off, you can die for yourself. You can pay for your ego. If you want to do whatever you want to do, you can die for yourself. You can pay all your bills.
First of all,
you can do everything on your own. If you don't want to abide by the things that I say I need you to do in a relationship, then you do it.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick, guys. Hold on. Let me knock out these few comments real quick.
Okay.
Alexis says, I think it does matter. She said that's good. Then she said, go outside, LOL, and Grammy and Papa said my computer's messing up, but are we back now? And she said, "Hey, Alexis, good to see you." I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, think about it like this, Click. You have the right for what you want. You have the right to how you want to move. You're a grown ass woman, but at the same time, it seems like it's only a problem and pushback when men set boundaries for what they want. Why does it have to be? Well, you should be able to hold on. Let me finish. Why does it have to be that way with women when men say the boundaries and drawing the line and saying, but we can respect what women want. Women want to be able to do this and do that. And if a man say, all right, cool, I respect it. I'm not gonna make you do nothing. I tried that before, like, no, I ain't with that. And then I remember my last girlfriend, before you go, my last girlfriend. She had some friends come down out of town, and I think we were supposed to go somewhere or something. So I used to work at a little car rental place. I rented a car, and we didn't do nothing. So me being the good dude that I am, I'm taking her son out with me. We finna go wash clothes. She wanted to go to the bar with her friends. Now, mind you, I said I used to be cool with that. She want to go to the bar with her friends. She put on some provocative shit. I said, hold on, babe. I ain't cool with that. I ain't rocking with that. Please, could you please change it? I ain't telling you not to go out. I ain't even telling her what time to come in. I said, just don't wear that. No, we ain't got time for all that. I gotta go ahead. We gotta get out. I said, all right, cool. Bounce. Go do what you do. Me and little man, we finna go out here and wash these clothes. And then she had the nerve to say, oh, can we borrow the rental car? I'm like, no, you can't. You can't even do something I asked you to do, but you trying to ask me something? No, you can't. So that's what I'm talking about. That's why I said, me personally, I ain't trying to control shit. If you don't want to rock with what I said, and I'm letting you go, I'm not saying nothing about you going out. I ain't saying nothing about you coming in. Because when she go out, she come in between 2 and 4 and 3:30 in the morning. I ain't saying shit. If I'm asleep, I'm asleep. If I'm up waiting until she get home, make sure she good. That's what I did. But now it's like, but I ain't getting no respect for my boundaries. So men are just not playing it no more.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So let me ask you this about your story that you just said.
Mm-hmm.
This provocative outfit that she wore. Did she dress like that on a regular?
She would. It depends. Like she was going to the club. She
Answer
would wear.
The question: did she dress like that on a regular?
What? Damn! Calm down. I was trying to answer the question before you cut me off.
Back to you like you gave it to me. Answer the question. Yes or no?
No.
Did
I
she
was
dress
going
like that
to
on
answer
the
the question. All right, cool. So I answered, then add my caveat. She would dress like that on the regular when she was not regular, but borderline like that when she go to the club. And here and there, I would have to check on her outfits. Yes.
Okay. See, that's where you should have been drew the line, right? Because if she was that type of person where that's what she was going to wear on any given day, when she went to the bar, then that was her norm. Okay, so you telling her to stop doing something when it was her norm was like, are you kidding me? Who you think you're talking to?
No. Hold on. How many times has she wore something provocative once they got into a relationship? That's the question. How many times?
He asked the question.
I'm saying he answered it. He gave you the answer. But I'm saying, like, how many times? Like, okay, here, look, we done got together. You go to the club.
That was her pattern.
Okay, what if he told her the first time she tried to go to the club with her friends, she wore that? He told her not to wear it. Is he wrong or right?
If he had issue with
the first time,
the first time, no, he would not have been wrong.
Okay, so if he let it slide,
if she don't went out time and time again, I don't give a fuck if it was like 3 or 4 times before.
I'm with you. I'm glad you said that. Hey, gents, all men understand that. Check that shit the first time she fucking do it, because if she do it again after that, that's on you. That's how they gonna look at it.
So why you think I'm like, yo, I got a strong boundary now. Don't cross that, or I don't fuck with you.
Because we talking about what we're not gonna accept from the get go.
Exactly.
Ops, let me just say this.
What's good?
Not all women are the same, okay? You're not going to have,
But you saying some same women shit right now. Go ahead.
See, here you go. This is why you should date and take women out more, so you can vet them properly, okay? So
to the part.
Whatever. If you want to buy ice cream, buy ice cream cone.
She ain't getting that, man. She might get a happy meal.
Right. Shut up, man. You because
that boy got problem.
At the age of I'm over 40, you better be spending at least $50 on me. God damn.
Oh, hell no.
You crazy as hell.
No. If you fuck with me, I ain't got to spend $50 if you fuck with me for real.
Guess what?
What's up?
As a woman, when you invest in us, we give you that back.
Stop the cap.
10 times more.
Hold on. You just said all women ain't the same. You just said
10
all women
times
ain't the
more.
same though. Hold on, you just said all women ain't the same. Now you say if you invest in us, we gonna give it back to you. So you have to say for you then.
I'm talking about if you vet a good woman, if you collect date, when you date, you're supposed to collect data.
Yeah,
You trying to see how her mind operates.
Good data while we at the park and at the coffee shop. That's what I'm going to collect good data.
That's fine. Okay, all right.
You're not getting no. You're not getting a $50 date on the first date.
I give you that, JB. I give you that. First couple dates, if you want to go somewhere else, you want to go Dutch, or you want to go to a free venue, that's fine.
It only take one date.
And if you vet me to the point where, damn, I want to spend some more time with this woman to get to know this woman, you taking me out on another date, you call me up and you saying, let's go to McDonald's.
Bruh. Ain't nobody hitting. Who the hell hits a girl up and be like, hey, let's go on a date? Oh, where we going? McDonald's. Who the fuck says that shit, man?
You said you ain't spending no more than $50.
No. I'm just saying though, if we going on a date,
I'm just saying
we're not going on a date to McDonald's. Like,
I wouldn't eat that shit on the regular. I wouldn't disrespect nobody.
That's something that we slide by. Yo, this is something that I think it would be good for you to know, Click. Especially about me. I can't speak for everybody. Clicks. I'm talking to you, girl. But the way I operate, I don't even do the coffee date because I only drink coffee early in the morning, and I don't believe in going on dates early in the morning. Anyways, that's just weird as fuck to me. But I know some people got different work schedules, so they do that. But my main thing is I'll take you to the park, and let's say we vibe and we have a good conversation while we're at the park. I'm like, hey, did you have anything to eat? Yeah, we can go get some McDonald's real quick. We can go to McDonald's then, but on the first date, the first time we're meeting up, because the first time y'all meet up, because that's how most people say it, that is the first date. I'm trying to actually get to know the lady. That's what y'all say y'all want to know about me, and y'all always complain about men wanting to come into the situation and just smash. Well, guess what? Going to the park, walking around and talking and shit, that's a good way for us to have a conversation and get to know each other. So
what if I say I'm hungry, then what?
If we're out walking around and doing all that shit, if we're already at the park and then you tell me you're hungry while we're at the park.
Yeah, I don't. You listen. This.
Now I'm trying to figure out when did you tell me you were hungry?
I can buy my own stuff.
You're talking about as soon as you showed up, like you pulled up and you're like, I'm hungry. I'm like, well, go get your ass something to eat then.
Yep, and then
that's what I would tell her.
That's the type of dude I want. That's the type of man I want to spend my time with. Get out of here, man.
No, that'll let me know what type of female I'm dealing with. It goes both ways.
Yeah,
if you meet up with me, let's say, hey, we gonna meet at the park, this park at 5:00, and you show up like at 5:00, and that's rare because girls usually come late. Let's say you show up at 5:00 and I'm already there, and the first thing you say when you get out of your car is, I'm hungry. I'm gonna tell you to get in the car, turn around, and go get something to eat.
Cool,
because you didn't come into this goddamn date prepared.
Right.
Hold on. Pause for a second, y'all. Hold on. Pause for a second. We got Lexus in the building. Say what up, Lexus.
What up, y'all? What up?
And Grammy and Papa said, Jay, what is the most you ever spent on a date?
$25.
Nah, I spent a lot, man. Like, no bullshit. I spent a lot on a date. Like, I tell everybody about this story. But it's real short. Like, my ex came down from Atlanta for my birthday. She just hit me up on Facebook Messenger, man. That's just amazing. But she hit me up when I was turning 30. I don't know, y'all only like we were friends, but I don't know why the fuck she was paying attention to it. So she came down here and I was like, I don't really go out and eat like that because I like to cook at home. So I was like, man, you pick the place. I had never heard of Pappadeaux at the time. Never heard of it. She was like, oh, y'all got a Pappadeaux. Let's go there. And I'm like, all right, I don't give a fuck. It's my birthday. We ended up spending maybe $300, $400. Well, I ended up spending $300, $400. So that'd probably be the most $300, $400 on a date.
Yeah, if I spent something like that, that was because me and my girl went out of town. Like, I just on a regular date, I probably spent $50, $60. But if we going out of town somewhere, we going out to eat. we going shopping, we kicking at a nice little resort or something like that. So I spend like that there. But just like on a regular day, we just eating some shit at a table. I just don't think we should do no shit like that. It gotta be like maybe, it gotta be something like maybe an anniversary, maybe. But we taking a trip or some shit. I'm spending money like that. That's why I don't get why women just be like, oh, he got to spend. Why?
Because they selfish, man.
What? Yeah, that's that. You only thinking about yourself if you just fucking worried about. Hold on. If you worried, hold on. If you're worried about the experience and presentation and all that bullshit, that's not for the man. Because if it's you thinking, you're gonna ask the man what he want to do. You're gonna be trying to do stuff he wants to do. And nowadays, women don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna let Alexis go ahead speak on what she got to say on this subject, or the video, whatever you want to speak on.
I think in this day and age, it's kind of problematic for in the dating scene to automatically come with these expectations of, this man got to do this, this man got to do that, or this woman got to do this, or this woman have to do that. I think that's why it's important to get to know and vet the person that you're potentially want to be with, because when I've ended a relationship because of whatever reason, I never felt let down as far as expectations, because of other than my long term with the man that I had kids with. But before him, when I dated somebody, I didn't go in with these expectations of, oh, he got to do this, oh, he got to do that. I had my own expectations of myself as far as what I was going to be doing, as far as seeing where that thing was going to go. But I didn't try to have an expectation of the things as far as, oh, when we go out, he got to do this. Oh, he got to do this and that. And I want to be at the bar and all this other stuff. When I was in a relationship like that, bars, I don't know. I kind of agree with, like, if you're in a relationship and you're married, even, like, what you want, like, why you want to go to a bar? Like, I made that comment, like, click, you like, oh, because I want to go outside. Like, sit outside. It's a nice day, a nice evening. Get you a bottle, have your friends come over. And I mean, I don't agree with that either, like that single friend thing. I've been the single friend, and I respected when one of my friends got married and her husband kind of was like, you know, because we had been friends for, you know, over a decade before they got married, and he already knew me, and he knew me as a person as far as my respect for marriage and all that type of stuff, to where I didn't have friends. I don't have many friends that were married and I was single, to where that was an issue. But I don't agree with that, going out to the bars and doing stuff like that, especially at a certain age. It's like, I'm 35. I'm not trying to be at no bar in a relationship with my friends, married or single. I'm just not. Like, I don't feel like that's the scene I should be in. Nah. Like, that's, and I don't know. It's a difference.
But see, I agree with you on that, because, and like I was telling Clicks, I was like, but it's not just, it's definitely not some insecurity thing, because you'll hear women say that. But it's also like when we hear women say about men protecting women, right? And I say I don't want my woman in those type of environments, because I know things can happen anywhere, God forbid. But at the same time, you going to a bar or club, we know how dudes get down. I wouldn't want my woman out there by herself, especially her and all her fucking friends are single. You know what I'm saying? It's like they ain't got no protection like that. So it's like,
depending on the place that you're at as well. Like, I feel like it's, me personally, I feel like it's a little different where I'm at going to a bar versus me going to a bar back home in Kansas City. Like, you know, so surroundings, I think, also play a factor. But at the same time, yeah, I don't think, like, nah. Especially in this day and age. No, you don't need
that's what I'm saying with all the crazy wild stuff happening. And it's just like with the bars and clubs, how dudes be and all of that. That's why I say, like, say if it's a thing where my lady and her girls go to, like Jay said earlier, just saying this because I remember what he said, like Buffalo Wild Wings, they eating and they just happen to have some drinks there or something. That's different than we're going to a bar at work. Like an actual bar is where I have the problem at, because we know how dudes are. I done been around them situations, and dudes always just thirsty, trying to come at a woman, and you know what I'm saying? And other people sometimes have to check them like, hey, bro, fall back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want my woman to have to necessarily be in that situation to do that. But like I said, if a woman does that, wants to do that, I'm not gonna make you do nothing. I done been there before. That whole, why you trying to control? Whoa, hold on, control what? Because if I do something you don't like, you gonna voice your opinion. So how you trying to make it about control? These are about rules, like boundaries and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna respect you. I'm not gonna move a certain type of way as a man. I ain't hanging out all night. I got a woman at home, so I ain't hanging out all night. You know what I'm saying? And dude, I think like this, and I seen this. Normally, when guys are hanging out all the time like that, women don't know what they doing. They just out all the time. Them dudes 9 times out of 10 end up cheating, and sooner or later, I've seen it. So if you got a dude that's A1 like me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa. So if you got a dude A1 like me, and I ain't even moving like that. Like, I remember one time, my one of my god brothers, we had this conversation. Like, it was you know what I'm saying? Sadly, it was an interaction between me and his ex or whatever. Like a phone call, because I was trying to reach him, and she did the whole insecure thing. Now this is insecure, grabbing his phone, trying to see what's going on, and asking me questions when we going somewhere to do music. And you know what I'm saying? She's like, nah, y'all trying to go meet some bitches. So I just hung up. I like, hey, I ain't gonna disrespect my bro because you're with my bro. I'm not gonna disrespect him, and I hung up. But he checked her. He talked to me, and he was like, bro, I already know you. You can't even line up 10, 15, 20 women that say my little bro is disrespectful, shady. None of that. He don't disrespect relationships. Definitely not marriages. So when you got an A1 dude like that, that's something you hold on to. Like, why would it be? You know what I'm saying? It should not be. It shouldn't be a problem. That's hard to find in guys these days that certain ages. Go ahead.
Ops. Listen, and with all due respect to
what's that? Oh, somebody doing a what you call it?
My bad. That's me.
Oh, you gotta turn your set to YouTube, the YouTube off. Cool. All right, go ahead, click.
Okay, so I get what you're saying, and Alexis, I even understand where you're coming from too. I'm coming from the standpoint of if I move respectful overall, and then you have one time when my girls call me up and let's go out, it shouldn't be a problem.
You ain't doing that shit, Clicks. Goddamn, let it go. You not doing it. I'm talking to you like I'm your man. You ain't going out with them. If you go out with them,
you know what? Number one, you would never be my man because you don't eat.
You ain't ready for that shit, girl. You ain't ready.
Hey, damn, views, damn. You talking about Corey? You talking about Corey Holcomb?
That's my boundary.
But Click ain't ready for it, bro. Click ain't ready for it. She ain't going out. You ain't going out. I give you something else to do.
If you be like, I'm about to eat, you ain't going out, then I'll be like, okay. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. So he got to give you head to keep you home.
I'm just talking shit.
That's damn shame.
That's from last night. We was on one last night.
I know. He always on one. So I already know how they go.
Listen. I agree with you that certain boundaries should be set when you're in a committed relationship with the opposite sex, right? If you're in a committed relationship, yes, certain boundaries should be set, right? But you can't dictate my every move, and
that's true.
That's just me, you know. And it shouldn't be. If you got like I said, if you got all these other boxes checked, and we're good, we have a good solid foundation. If I'm doing something that you don't necessarily, you know, that you're not comfortable with, that shouldn't be the end all be all. That's what I'm saying. But see, let's go back to the beginning. Ops, you say if you're not talking to a woman in the bar at all, that's just, you don't put a label on that woman. You don't know how she moves on the outside. That was my whole issue from the jump, right?
But hold on, how don't? Oh, my bad.
You
Go
don't
ahead.
you don't know how she moves on the outside of that bar. You don't know what kind of house she has made for herself. You don't know what kind of woman she is on the inside. You don't put a label on that woman just by seeing her in a bar. Because, you know, if I go to a bar, listen, I don't even go out. Okay, I'm talking all this. I'm talking big time.
I'm about to say, if I see you at the bar, Clint, you gonna scare the shit out of me.
I don't even go out like that.
You gonna scare me, girl. You be lying.
If I do go out like that, it is once in a blue moon like that, right? So if you catch me in a bar, you know, and you write me off just because I'm in a bar when number one, I got a job, I own my own home, I have my car, I pay all my fucking bills.
But hold on, but Clint,
but you don't put this label on me.
Wait, hold on, Clint, hold on, real quick. Wait, hold on. Voila. Listen.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna keep it G with you. Over here, we don't be caring about no woman. Oh, I got this, I got that. We ain't worried about all that. We're more worried about your character and your morals. So wait, hold on for your answer. So if you're at the bar for me or some club, I see you there. I'm already looking at your morals.
Why are you getting loud like that?
Because I knew you was gonna come and jump in. So if you're at the bar, you're at the club, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna put it like I'm meeting her at church. So I'm gonna keep you in this category. You drinking, I'm drinking. Most likely we might have a one night stand, if anything.
No,
but I'm not gonna be. Hold on, I'm not gonna be able to put you in that category of taking you serious. You at the bar,
but you can't take me seriously.
You're getting inebriated.
You can't take me, even if you meet me at the church on the first day, you still can't take me seriously, because guess what? Church girls be one of the most girls at the bar. Okay, so you can't just put these. My whole point, Mr. Ops, is that you can't put these labels just because of where you meet a person, or the venue, or the setting that they're in.
So
that's all.
So, Clint, can I ask you this? Hold on, can I ask you this?
Yes, sir.
If I can't put a label on a woman, how do I figure out that she's a good woman?
You vet her. I mean, listen.
Wait. How do? Hold on. But if I don't put a label on her to even think that she's a good woman, how would I do that?
Listen, that's your closed-mindedness. If you ask
that is not closed-minded. We used to think closed-minded by thinking. Hold on. Think about what you said about the whole church thing. Think about what you said about the church thing. All right, yeah, okay.
Get to the question.
All right.
You go to the bar, you have a conversation with a woman. In your mind, you like, she in a bar, I ain't taking her seriously, point blank, period. But you have this conversation with her, and something, you like, okay, I kind of, I'm feeling you a little bit. Let's carry on this conversation a little further. Okay, that's how you know. All right. But if you just put this label on her, then you may be missing out on somebody that's going to be a downright chick for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, listen, if she on the floor and she cutting up on the floor and she popping and locking and all that shit, then I can see you saying, okay, she too much. But if she's sipping on a drink, minding, just having a good time or whatever, and not overly loud,
why
you want
to be there?
I'm just saying.
Why you want to be there anyways?
I just listen. What? It don't even matter why she's there.
It does. Why? It does matter why you want to be there. I'm saying, but why do you want to be there? Why do you want to be there?
I just said your girls called you. We just a hypothetical situation, hypothetical scenario. Your girls call you out, and you're there. You just don't happen to be there.
Okay, so that's all you're saying. Okay, once again, why would you be there? Because I can hypothetically say my girls hit me up. Hold on. My girls hit me up and they said, hey, look, we want to go skydiving. Once again, why are you there? It's because
I don't
you
see what
want to
you're
do
trying
that.
to go.
It's because you want to do that.
Oh,
If you would say
okay.
yes to
All right. Well,
skydiving,
hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this, guys. Hold on. Let me say this. Like I was saying, like, you know, my boundaries are my boundaries. But this is my thing, clicks and views. If especially depending on our age demographic, right? So if we're older, everybody on this panel right now is 30 plus. So if we're older, why are we still doing certain things that the younger crowd does? So my thing is, especially if you get into a relationship, like I said before, we keep seeing all these issues of things that are being done. So if you're a single woman, you're out at the bar with your homegirls, all y'all single, and I'm tired of the bullshit where women try to act like they just go in there and have a drink when you can take your ass at your homegirl house and have a damn drink. But whatever. You're there, you're at the bar, you're mingling and all that. Y'all all might meet a guy here and there every once in a while. You got a boyfriend now, you met him at the bar, he's a great, awesome dude. But y'all still going to the bar on single nights because you're going there to support your friends. I'm trying to figure out, how does that make sense? Like, why is there a problem where, and I'm asking you this, Click. Hold on. I'm real quick. I gotta finish the question. I'm trying to figure out, because I'm still waiting for a woman to make this make sense for me. Why does it matter about you going to the club so much? If you're saying you're not a girl that's on some bullshit, why are you spending time at a place that is actually full of shady, fake ass characters? Because we know when people go out to clubs and bars, their representative is the one that's bringing them there. They're not real. They're usually fake. They're usually phony. And guys know that more than women, because women will say the same thing you're saying. Guys understand, don't fall in club love. We understand that. And if a guy does, like Jay said, taking a chance on the shit, she ain't going to the bar or no club no more. Because we know what it is. That's where for dudes, that's where we go to get bitches. For women, that's where they go to get attention. So I'm still waiting for you to give me a good reason why she's going out to the bar, even if she's with her single friends and she has a man, but you expect us to believe you're a good woman.
I'm just listening. If you know me, if you know my character, if I'm with
But I don't, so I need a good example.
I'm okay. Even if you met me 5 minutes ago, all right, no. Even if we met a week and we're talking and you say, babe, I have an issue with you going to the club, I'm going to say, I'm just going to have a good time. And that's it. You know, we a weekend, so you can't stop me from going, period, right? Now, let's say this. We're a year in. You have a problem with me going. I will consider it. But you have to make a good argument. And we both have to make our arguments, right? And if your argument is stronger than mine, because it's going to depend on the type of club, right? Because not all clubs are, set up where it's just ratchet motherfuckers coming up in there, right? If it's like after a club that people go to after work or whatever, you can have those type of clubs. Now, if it's a club where it's elbow to elbow, then no, I don't even want to go. I ain't going out there in that shit. Because of a certain age, you're right. I'm not hanging out in no club with a whole bunch of 20-year-olds. You're right. I'm not hanging out like that. But we got a club here. Oh, shit. I can't think of the name. Damn it. I'm in Detroit. I can't think of the name of that damn club. It's just it's on the tip of my tongue. But, it's a club for over 30 and over crowd. They all
is it like a veteran spot or something like that?
Huh? What you say?
Is it like a veteran spot or anything like that?
No, not like no BW. It's more like a lounge, right? So people go and they are over 30, they're mature, they have a good time listening to jazz music, blah blah blah. That type of club, it's you're gonna have to make your argument. If you say you about to go to that hole in the wall with them single bitches, I'm like, you right, babe. I'll stay home. I'm with you.
That's why I think there's they give it different words, because it is a difference in what they're trying to portray in the environment. So that's why I say a lounge, because when I think of a lounge, I think of almost that environment which you're describing. When you say club, I'm thinking club, ratchet, drinking, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that is good separation.
And then,
Yeah.
So
then
But hold on, I want to ask Lexus a question. Lexus, like the same question for you that I asked Clicks earlier. If you with a guy and he ain't got a problem, like say like if with you hanging out with your girl, just he don't want you to go into bars, you know, like the kind of bars that's like you not a lounge, that's different. Like to say, what if y'all go to like a lounge to like where they got a somebody performing, like, you know what I'm saying, one of y'all favorite singers or something like that. Like say like it was Betty Wright, God rest her soul, something like that. That's different. But say if it's a situation he don't want you going to, you know,
what
like the
Betty
crazy
Wright you
bars.
talking about? You talking about Golden Girls Betty Wright? Or
no, I said no, Betty. I said Betty Wright.
She's still
alive. Betty Wright passed away.
Right.
Yeah, Betty Wright.
I know Golden Girls Betty Wright passed away, but I'm talking about
no, that's Betty White. White. I said Wright. Betty Wright, the cleanup woman, and
right. She passed away.
Yeah, she passed away like end of last year, top of this year, or something. I think it was end of last year.
I didn't know she had passed away.
Yeah, that was my girl right there. Yeah, she passed. So, but so Lexus, say if a dude, like, you got a great dude, he everything you want, he just don't want you going to clubs and bars. Like, can you be like, all right, well, fuck him. I don't need them clubs and bars. He's not saying you can't hang out with your girls. Like I said, say y'all go somewhere to eat, have drinks, something like. Not that. I'm talking about just the bars and clubs.
Well, I mean, with the question asking me, I've never been the type of club female after around like 17. I think I told y'all, you know, with my parents, they used to let me go to when I was living on the East Coast in Delaware, they had teen clubs. My parents would take me, pick me up. I used to go to house parties in KC. My parents take me, pick me up. So I was all partied out by 17. Look, and that was their plan. My mama told me that, and I remember her telling me that, and I was like, And look, and I'm telling you, when I came to Texas, I went because a legal thing. I was old enough to go show my ID, and I went, you know, that one time, and I didn't go again unless it was an occasion or a friend birthday or something. But me personally, nah, I wouldn't care. Like I'm with my dude, and I mean, I straight told my friends, like, when I was with my dude, and he was like, and I wasn't even going out to no club. They just wanted me to come out, and I think we was gonna kick it or do something. We might have been, look, let me keep it 100. This girl at my job, she gave me this a name when I be talking about certain stuff. She was like, oh, that's Alexis BC. And she say Alexis before Christ. So it's Alexis BC. It was Alexis BC. And we was probably just going to smoke a blunt, or something like that. And so, like, look, just keep it 100. And my dude was like, nah, I don't want you to go. I was like, oh, all right. But then at the same time, it's an environmental thing. Like, I had the type of friends, I'd be like, nah. They'd be like, oh, okay, all right. Well, you know, like, and that's how I am. Like, and even then, like, and I just, it's like I said, when I became old enough to, you know, an adult, my taste for things changed. Like, I didn't want to go to clubs. We went to, like, I'm in Texas. I wanted to do a lot of Texas stuff. That's because that's one thing that I missed about Kansas City. There's a lot of stuff in Kansas City that I didn't do when I lived there. So when I go back home, I try to do something that I didn't do. But I'm like, oh, let's go to this place in Texas. I want to do this. Like, I'm not the club. Like really, my mom really put that thing in me. I got older. I'm not impressed with clubs. And even then, some lounges I'm just like, I like to do other stuff. So I mean,
I think that's most important because a lot of women don't think about that. I think a lot of women take it as more of a thing where guys are just being controlling. You know what I'm saying? I don't really even think nowadays a lot of women do care more about bars and clubs and stuff. But I think a lot of times when women say that, a lot of times they just feel like, all right, you ain't got to try to control me, and I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? For certain women, for most women nowadays. Jay, you still there? Because I see we got something in the chat. Grammy says, Jay and what if you dated a girl 5 times and each time she wanted to do something that did not cost any money at all? What would you think about that? I'm gonna let you answer that, Jay.
That'd make me actually think that she likes me. That like she would be qualified even harder. Like you're not asking me to do nothing for you. So basically, we are doing exactly what most women say they want in a situation. We're just spending time together and getting to know each other. So she's not asking me to do nothing for her, and she might be a keeper.
Or a scammer. She just getting you hooked. Then
Or
she gonna
she-
hit you with the good stuff.
She doing a good job.
That's
man.
possible
look,
too. That's
Five
possible.
times.
Hey,
Like
she-
the red
she-
flags
she's
always
smart.
go off. Yeah, the red flag can go off at any time to end a situation. So as soon as I sent something, it was like, baby, let me hold $1,000. Like, boo boo, I don't even ask my dad that. Get the fuck out of here. You scamming. Like, I don't know. Nah. The red flags are always there to go up and to highlight something and make you do something different than what the fuck's going on. But no matter how much I love him, but no, I would think that she actually give a fuck about me and she actually likes spending time with me. That's what I would think.
I mean, I would second that because, honestly, with all my 3 adult relationships I ever had, it's never really been a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to make sure like we genuinely interested in each other. You know what I'm saying? So it don't have to be no money spending. And the relationships I was in, it was not something about that. It was not no we got to go here, spend this. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm dealing with a woman and that's what it is, and telling we getting to know each other and we building something, I think that's dope because if we're gonna know each other, we're gonna be more concerned about talking and learning and knowing each other. And hopefully she's a reciprocator because I'm gonna look for that too. Things that she find out about me, she's gonna like. She might plan something that we can do that's special like that, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I think for me, that stuff comes later. That's not something that has to be up front. When somebody's special to you, like think about it. Like your spouse could like something special. Like say if your dude like NASCAR racing, you want to get some tickets to take your dude there, and say my girl never been able to go on a balloon ride. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that's special that she want to do. Just like she looking to do something special with me that I always wanted to do. And it doesn't always cost a lot of money to do special things. You know what I'm saying? She might want to go to an aquarium or some shit like that. So the whole spending a lot of money, I just don't see why that's a big factor nowadays.
And here's the thing about that. The amount of money or what is quantified as expensive or a lot depends on your pockets, number one. Okay. So what might be expensive to you might be nothing to another dude. Okay. So it all depends on how your pockets are set up, right? But what I wanted to ask you is this. In the beginning stages of you vetting and
wait, hold on real quick. Hold on, Clicks. Do me a favor. Keep that on your mind because I just want to read these comments and then I'm gonna go right back to you. So stay right there where you at, what you want to ask, okay? Real quick, Grandma and Papa said all relationships have boundaries. That's true. Grace says Starters Lounge. And Grandma and Papa came back and said, wow. And then they also said, so if you invite her to the park and she jumps out with a picnic basket, you wouldn't mind going to fly a kite with her tomorrow? I'm on that. I know Jake can agree to that too. All right, so Cliff, go ahead. What question you say?
Somebody said starters. They must be from Detroit. But no, that's not the one I'm talking about. But what I was going to say is in the beginning stages of a relationship, give me 3 things that you would do to express how much you care for that person, or express signs that you want to be with that person. What 3 things do you normally do that doesn't involve spending money?
Conversations, like building on our rapport and our communication. Like you know, wanting to know about her life. You know what I'm saying? Where she's been at, how was her upbringing, where she's at now, and where she want to go in the future. You know what I'm saying? Communication building, first thing, you know, learning likes, dislikes, things like that. Definitely spending time together. You know what I'm saying? Like how is it when we're spending time together? Like, you know what I mean? Is everything great? And I try to make sure everything is great for her. And then the last thing, I would say, is there any physical, like me being able to show physical like expression? Not saying sexually, but I'm saying like, is she the type of chick that I want to put my arm around when we walk and talk, or hold a hand, or you know what I'm saying? Like if we standing somewhere chilling, am I at that point where I want to like run up behind her and hold her, or something like that?
Okay. Okay. So once you get into all that, you start doing those things, and she start reciprocating it, right? And now it's to the point where you feel comfortable spending money on her. Are you taking her to a 5-star restaurant, or just like something like Applebee's?
If she the type of chick that I'm feeling, and I know she's like the type of chick I'm looking for, I can take her to Applebee's and she cool with that.
Okay. So she get a call to go out with her girls, then what? You don't spend Applebee's money on her.
Grace, well, I mean, Cliff, why you keep going back to going out with her friends, man?
I knew she was gonna do it too.
Why you
I would
keep
let her go down that rabbit hole. I knew she was going down that rabbit hole.
I'm guessing you personally like to go out and have a good time.
No. But you know what? No,
but that's what you pushing for. That's what you've been fighting for all night.
Let me say, no. What I'm fighting on is the label that you put on a woman just because she's at the bar. That's what I don't like.
Hold on. Let me
agree with her.
Hold on, quick. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Are you asking that because you wonder if I would put that label on you?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Because it sounds like you're projecting a little bit.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just saying, if they're not all ratchet women are in the bar, irregardless to what type of bar it is. Okay, what I'm saying?
You right.
That's what I'm saying. That you can't be that close. But the percentage, you just can't be that close-minded.
It's higher.
Percentage of those that are in those places.
I'm sorry. What she said?
I said the percentage of women that are in those places are. I don't think that if they're at a bar, it would probably be somewhere kind of like I feel a woman with some oomph about herself, and she's not gonna be at those type of places automatically. She's gonna, if she wants to drink, like at the end of the day, she'll probably go buy a bottle and be at home in her own comfortable environment. The percentage, so that's one thing. Like they'll put that out there. Oh, all the women there aren't like that. Okay, all right, they're all there and probably not like that. Okay, well, I'll give you that. But there's a percentage. The percentage of those that are there is, and that are like that, is higher than the percentage of those who are not there. And so
Ops, where are you meeting women then at? If you are going to say
nowhere.
Who said that?
Jay said that. He answering for me basically.
So how do you meet women? How do you get involved with somebody to say, okay, damn.
Right now, I'm on my.
What's going on?
Wait. I'm sorry. Are you saying there's, with that question? I'm just. Are you trying to put out there that there's no other way to get?
No. I'm just asking if he eliminated clubs. That's fine. I'm just asking a general question. How are you meeting women then? Where are you meeting women?
Well, right now, since I'm just focused on my purpose, I ain't meeting them nowhere. But I'm gonna be honest. Right now, my thought process is building something for my woman to come to me. Like the stuff I want to do, like I got years experience of working with at-risk in the community stuff. So I want to God willing start building stuff towards that where I'm working with the youth and I'm working with young brothers, and I want to be able to have sisters coming in that's working with the young women. So I think God gonna bless me to meet a woman in that situation where, like, the main thing I'm very passionate about, I think we gonna connect on that.
Okay, I feel you on that. That's good. You know, like I said, I get with Alexis is saying, you know, you go have majority of the women that's in the clubs that are not, for lack of a better word, dateable. Okay, but
yeah, that's the majority. I've been there before.
And all I'm saying is that that's just not the case.
But I think this is what we gotta think about in all actuality. So if you're cool with that and Jay's cool with that, right? You can find, like, if y'all cool with that, that's y'all cool with that. I'm just saying, for me, I'm not cool with that because we know
you had to bring me into this shit.
Because you said this, not me. You said it. So
what I said.
But you said that if you meet a woman there, you'll be at the bar and you're cool with connecting with her. But afterwards, she gotta shut that shit down. So I'm throwing that in there for you. But what I'm saying for me, because like Lexus said, most likely the number of women that ain't supposed that's there is not gonna be relationship material. Let's just keep it 1,000. Like that's just reality.
Yeah,
but
fine.
if you meet somebody there and you're open with that, that's cool. That's on y'all. But what I'm saying for me, hold on. But I'm just saying for me, what I've seen in the clubs and all the bullshit, I'm just not on it. Like, to me,
are you even going to these clubs?
Click. Hold on, it's my turn.
Oh no, wait. But you gotta let me finish. From what I seen from going to bars and clubs and all that, and all the debauchery in that motherfucker that I was seeing, I'd rather just avoid it. I don't want to have to figure it out. I don't want to have to find out some other shit later on. Come to find out, because you saying one thing, but you got to throw in the extremes that happen. Where come to find out, that shit was going to that bar and she be throwing coochie at anybody she can throw coochie. She's selling coochie at that bar. So hold on. She had some past issues in that bar. So you have now, not only are you getting to know her, you got to also get to know the environment that she's mostly in. So you got to start doing you got to also do your research in that place that she be in. That's where it's like it's too much of that shit. And like I said, if a woman don't want to be the one to let that go, I'm cool with that. I respect that. I fine. But just respect that I'm gonna step off. Simple as that.
What if she was at risk and she needed you?
She better go to my community center.
And she needed you to save her. You never know. You could be her.
No.
Save her for what? Save her for what? She better call the police. Jay, go ahead. She needs Jesus. She need the Lord to save her. I can't do it. That's what I'm saying. If somebody's on that, they own it. I'm not gonna try to make you change. That's all I'm saying. Fuck that. I've been there 3 times. But Jay, hold on. Jay had something he wanted to say. What you got to say, Jay?
I felt that.
Don't save her.
She don't want to be saved.
Go ahead, Jay.
Like, no bullshit though. Like I feel I get where Clicks coming from. Clicks, you're arguing for the side of just being able to go do it and not have to worry about getting any pushback on it. And I think, well, I didn't hear what you had to say on that one, Alexis, but I think you kind of alluded to, like, you don't need to be doing that. You got a man. Why you going out there? Because, like, it really comes down to attention and validation. There's no reason, anything that you can do out in the world as a woman, that especially if you're in a relationship and you're going if you're going to a single environment, like, that's where people meet up, like, get hookups and shit. And you want to go there. Like that's gonna be a thing. Like, why would you go there? Like, I'm not gonna say nothing to you going to the library with your friends. Like, me and my girls going to the library. Well, go ahead and get up in that motherfucker.
Listen.
And then I'm gonna have to figure out why y'all going to the library.
Listen.
That's why we're gonna go to Barnes and Nobles.
Listen,
what up?
I don't know. I guess I'm just cut different because
but if
going
that's
out,
you, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. We're not trying to put nothing on you. I'm just saying, for me and my dating, like, let me think about this. So if I'm saying that about clubs, let's put it on the women. What if you see that a dude is somewhere that might, like, let me ask you this. When a man, for a man being financially stable, is that a concern for you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So say you like to go shopping, you good with your money, right? And you see the guy like to go shopping. Every time you out to somewhere shopping, he out somewhere shopping. Are you thinking he got a bunch of money, or hopefully he ain't just blowing his money? Does it even cross your mind?
As long as he ain't trying to get into my pockets. I don't care what he does with his money.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying, Click. You got to have boundaries.
Ops. You throw out these questions. But see, I operate in context, right? I don't operate in these blanket questions. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have context. Are we in a committed relationship? Are we living together? So it's
no. I put it. Hold on. I put it the same way you asked me a question about soon as I see a woman in a certain environment, what is going through my mind. So
okay.
I'm asking you a similar question. Before you added the context, that was the first question.
Let me listen a little bit more closely.
So I said you going out the shop and you see this guy was going out the shop. Like you asked me about being at a bar, and I see a woman at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking at him shopping and saying, oh, he got money? Or are you saying, hold on, well, I know I'm good with my money, so I'm making sure every time I shop, I got the money to do that. Does it cross your mind that, well, hopefully he's not being stupid with the money, and especially he's trying to holler at you? Are you thinking that, or are you just thinking, oh, he got a bunch of money?
I'm just thinking he's shopping. See, you can't know what a person is doing until you know. You know what I'm saying? You can't know who a person is until you know. So no, I don't project on anything. I'm very open. I'm very open to who people are. I meet you where you at. Okay. Now, if I have a conversation with that dude and we like, what's up with you? We exchange numbers, and then I find out later on that he's a broke bum, and I'm like, bruh, I can't fuck with you. You doing the most. You gotta get your life together. At my age, you know what I'm saying? At my age, at over 40, I can't be with nobody who's fucked up on a jump. Now, let me say, I ain't gonna go all off into that. I was about to get personal.
Yeah. Let's not even do it. Hold on. Let me go ahead and read the comments real quick. I'm gonna let y'all ladies answer this question after a second. It says, Grammy and Papa said, we want to ask the ladies, what do you think is a good place to meet men? Melanated, she in the building. She said, hey, y'all. And then Grammy and Papa said, Ops isn't attracted to damsels in distress. And Melanated said, I agree, Clicks. I don't know what you agree with, but I disagree with it. And real quick, we got Rexo in the building, right? Is that Rexo?
Yeah, what up, y'all?
What's good, fam?
I'm chilling. I just came up here. I saw the title, so I said I can speak on this type shit.
Okay, for sure. So, but real quick, ladies, whoever want to go first, Grammy and Papa asked a question. They said, what y'all think is a good place to meet men? Hopefully y'all don't say bars and clubs, but go ahead.
I can go. I'm not out here looking for men like that. So I don't know. I can't even answer that question. But every guy that I've met has either been somebody every guy that I've dealt with has either been somebody I went to school with or that I work with. And I talked to one dude on a dating app. So, but any dudes that have come up to me and approached me in the street, I usually blow off. And I could be blowing off a gym. I admit to that. But I usually blow off.
Well,
I just ain't for the bullshit. I just ain't for the bullshit.
But I'll wait.
Hold on, Ray. So give him a chance. One more thing.
And to put context on with that, I'm just not interested in starting nothing new. And that's just my personal thing. You know, I could be missing out on some good men. I'm into that. I concede to that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not interested in starting nothing new. And I'm kind of comfortable with my old shit, even though my old shit ain't going nowhere. So that could be, you know, that's my hang up. And here's another layer to that. I'm toxic because I can be with somebody and love them, but don't really want them around me. Get the fuck on. I ain't got time for you. You know, oh, don't be around me. Go. Some days I'll be wanting to be with you, some days I don't. So I'm toxic. And I can admit to that. I'm fucked up. But go ahead. Sorry, I'm just ill. I'm fucked up.
Let me know.
All right. Hold on. Lexus, I'm gonna let you go, but first, what up, Melanated? Melanated, where you at?
Fucked up.
Okay, maybe she'll be back. Lexus, what's good? What you got to say?
I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm here. I was doing something else on mute. I didn't know you was gonna call on me. But hey, y'all, how you doing?
What's good? What's good?
What up?
All right. So Lexus, what you got on that? What you think is a good place to meet a man at?
Let me say the places that I think are not a good place. Let me put it like that. Where I think is not a good place, in the trap. Depending on the type of work or job that you're working at, I think wouldn't be a good place. And a lot of times I think it's bad to mix where you eat and do other things that the club or bar, I'm not too big on meeting guys there. Yeah, I'm open, like, cause I mean, I've gotten hit on from guys, you know, off the street or whatever, but I'm looking at them and gauging depending on the environment that we're already in. If I'm at the park and he's at the park and he might be doing something, he might have his dogs running around at the park and I might be there doing whatever, and he approached me there, I'm gonna look at him, get, the first impression, and then go from there if he's attractive. So, but yeah, I don't, I'm not the type that really turn down like that, because I will admit I'm vain, and vanity is a sin that I struggle with. So I mean,
can I wanted to ask a question
like
too.
why are you like
that's Jay? That's Jay.
Yeah, I know, like, and he keep doing that type of stuff, and I'm just being honest, like how you be doing it. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, so I'm looking at a person off of their attractiveness and the environment that we're already in.
Jay, stop, man. You asshole, man.
But it ain't even an asshole. Like, how old are we? But yeah.
You 13.
Go ahead, C.
Go ahead, Melanie.
Okay. So these are just some places I think are good places to meet men. Now, it depends on what kind of man you want. So I think you have to go in the circles of the type of man that you want. So like maybe college, for the younger women, Home Depot, if you want, hard work.
Oh Lord, Grace said that earlier.
I wasn't on here, but I think Home Depot also. Even like, I'm not even going to put online as like not a place. I think that might be a good place too. It depends on where you go though. You can't go on Plenty of Fish and I'm not saying you can't, but it'll probably be harder to find like someone genuine on those sites. I think the ones that you have to pay for are like Match or what is it?
Christian.
Black people meet, stuff like that. Yeah, Christian Mingle, whatever. A site that you have to pay for, you have a subscription for. And like you, I agree with what you were saying earlier, Op, about like people who are like in they're interested and they are focused on things that you are focused on. Like maybe I'm a teacher, I'm married, but if I wasn't married, maybe like not someone that worked at my school, but like someone who worked in the school district because we have like-minded interests, or someone who is in the community who wants to give back to the community. So all of those things, I think those would be good options.
Okay. All right. And real quick, let me see. Grammy and Papa said Clicks needs a truck driver. They come and then go.
Wait a minute. Let me
hold on.
Wait. Please.
I was just trying to. I'm just trying to finish the comment. I only got one more. Calm down.
Okay.
Hey,
All
let me
right.
say something after she's done.
I got you. Yeah, I got you, Rex. So I got you. I ain't forget about you, G. Then she also said, great answer to Clicks and Alexis. The park is a great place to meet. What you got to say real quick? Keep it short, Clicks, because I got to let my boy Rex go. So keep it short.
I was going to say, it's the dude that is pursuing me. That is the truck driver.
Oh,
and I don't even want him. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. All right.
Then let that man go on about his
I'm
goddamn
so
business. You
messed
need to
up,
let
y'all.
him
I'm
know.
so
Wasting
messed
that
up.
man's
Anyways,
time like
Rexo, what
Go
up? What's
ahead.
good with your OG? Go ahead, Rexo.
Well, I was gonna ask the woman a question, and I was gonna make a statement. What I noticed from these days in 2022 about some of the women. My first statement was, now I know I don't know about all the women, but I know one said she in her 40s like I am, so she not like younger woman. When I'm talking about younger, I mean like in the 20s, where sometimes, let's say like that lady, the other lady says she's a teacher, and she meet another man, maybe he's a janitor, right? And I'm assuming these days, do they still say, well, he's a janitor, I can't fuck with him, where he could be building himself up. Let's say he's 23 or 24, he's a janitor. Do young women like sneeze at that? And then the other thing is, these days I'm starting to notice it doesn't matter if you a 10 or you a 1. Every woman think they pussy gold, and it's fucking crazy. And I'm not saying, I'm just saying, I talked to some of my friends and shit, because I've been doing the right thing lately and shit. And but you still notice some of my friends tell me it be a broad that you know is a jump off, and she like telling one like to take her serious. And I'm like, no, it don't work like that in the real world. Like, and you hear women on the internet at the time where, well, man, if he gonna pay all my bills. No, your pussy is not that good. Stop it. Stop lying to yourself. Stop it. There's millions of women that pussy get the same way wet. Stop it. And is that just a normal thing for all you women now, 2022, where your pussy's gold? I'm not saying you don't treasure it, but I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be disrespectful with what I'm gonna say, but go ahead.
Well, anybody want to go? Because I can go.
I'm gonna make it short. I'm gonna make my answer short. I'm too old to, I ain't saying I'm old, but I'm too old to be thinking on those terms. Like, even when I was younger, I didn't think of those type of terms. So maybe it's a different women on this panel, but I ain't nobody, man.
And I got one more question, sis, before you.
It's all pink in the inside. That's what my aunt told me.
That y'all can go ahead after this. And one more question. I told Jay before, I work construction, right? So I work with a lot of white dudes, right? And you'll see some of these white dudes' stomach, they might be 47, something like that, belly over the dick. You can tell they can't see their dick, right? But they still married, they put their kids through college. And a lot of times, right, I don't talk to the white guys, but some of the black guys we talk to, once in a while the white guys will talk. And like y'all say on the internet, while black women more ain't married, some of these women are married these dudes, and I'm pretty sure they're not that attracted. It's not the best looking white guy they could get, but they marry him because of stability. And I think that's where black women sometimes say, guess what?
well, I want to go with the guy that looked like Denzel Washington. I'm just using an example and shit. Denzel Washington is rich, and the guy right there in front of you, he's gonna give you a house, he's gonna pay your bills, put your kids through college, and guess what? He might not be the sexiest guy. Most of them white women do divorce them guys in the mid-50s. I ain't gonna say that's right. I don't want y'all to do that, but so for example, do y'all say, and I'm not saying you don't have a choice to be with a man that you like, but sometimes some of you women are not like going to be with a Denzel Washington because you look like Whoopi Goldberg. That's all I'm trying to say. No disrespect to nobody.
Wow. Listen, I think that narrative that my pussy is gold and all that, I think that's a young girl's narrative that's just out there, right? And a lot of times it don't even really be for the reasons you think it is. It's more or less to validate themselves, because let's just be honest, a lot of young girls who's out here doing ratchet things are looking for validation, right? And somewhere along the line, that validation has been lost because they probably don't have the right people in their lives. They didn't have the right village, parents, or there's a number of factors that go into play there, right? So they're looking for something to validate
One factor
themselves.
is her problem.
What?
You said it's a lot of variables that go into it. I'm like, nah, it's only one variable that really matters. It's her.
That's that blanket statement, which I can't agree
No,
to.
but that's what it ultimately comes down to, though.
Ultimately, Jay, hold on, and Miss, hold on, Miss. I heard it was actually a girl on the internet. Y'all probably could pull it up, and Jay, you probably could pull this up. She was in her mid-30s, so she's not a young girl no more. She got 5 kids, like 3 baby daddies. It came out, and a guy from a store. I guess he worked in like one of them fast food restaurants. And I'm like, all right, I get it. He don't make a lot of money, but these days I think they get paid like $15 an hour. I'm not saying that's a lot of money, but he tried to talk to her, and he said, I got a 2-bedroom apartment. She like, that's not enough for me and my kids. And I'm just like, I agree that's not enough for you and your kids, but bitch, who do you think you are with 3 or 4 baby daddies to be turning down the ball? This like, and I'm not to be ignorant with him. That's what the problem was. Not turning him down, but to be ignorant. Like, once again, you must think your pussy gold. Like, you don't have options like that, lady.
Well,
seriously.
She just stated a fact. And now you projecting onto her attitude behind that.
He don't have enough for me, and I'm like, you got 3 or 4 baby daddies. You're not allowed to speak like that.
You said he said that he's in a 2-bedroom house. She got 4 or 5 kids. That's not going to work. She just stated a fact.
Okay, but like I said before, what if
hell no? Hold that, Ray. So hold that for a second. Why is she planning on living with him? The fuck?
Yeah, but what if he's building something, Jay?
Yeah. No, it ain't even about if he building nothing. Why does that he have a 2-bedroom house is a problem for her because she got kids? What the fuck? She already planning on living with?
Wait, hold on, real quick. Rexo, you talking about
is 800?
Hold on, Rexo, you talking about that video where the dude tried to holler at the chick and he was bringing her ID back?
Yeah, that one, because my man
sent
it to me.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm glad you brought up.
Shit. She had like 3 or 4 baby daddies.
So Click, he wasn't saying that she was wrong about analyzing the situation that it may not work. He's saying it was just because she was acting real nasty and she filmed it without him knowing. Like, she was real nasty and disrespectful.
Yeah,
the brother said the brother had a job as a bartender, and we know bartenders make pretty good bread. And then he also had a business that he started. He owned his own place and 2 bedrooms. So,
and remember, even if that wasn't enough, 3 or 4 baby daddies. Like,
and she actually had 6 kids.
Yeah, but like 3 or 4 baby.
A lot of that comes from, like I said, something has been lacking in her life where she feels like she got to self-validate herself. That's her way of how she makes herself feel important. Now, is it right or wrong? That's up for discussion. I'm not validating what she said as being right. I'm just saying it comes from somewhere. why
No,
these
but
girls
Man,
are
look,
saying,
look,
or
look,
why
no,
this
that goes to my
30-year-old, or why this 30-year-old woman is saying it.
but that goes to
It
my
doesn't
point
even
again.
matter.
Wow.
Look, that girl got caught inside of Sears with her friends stealing clothes. She made another live video where they got
Right.
put in the back.
And see,
Like that
there you
girl done did
go.
a lot of
There you
shit.
go. She's missing something happened where she went down a road where now she got to do all these reckless things, got to say reckless shit to validate herself.
But Miss, it
That's
go back to my
sad.
point.
It's
What I said
sad.
earlier
It's sad. It is
about
sad.
when I said these days it seemed like, and I'm not saying all women, I'm not talking about y'all up here, but it seemed like most of them are acting like we just talked about that young lady. Not saying she wrong, right, but no matter what you do, I'm a bad bitch, and that's just delusional talk. I got 6 baby daddies. I'm a bad bitch. No, you're not. No, you're not. Stop right there.
And
stop.
that may be true, but in her head, that's how she feels.
Well,
That's
that's
what makes her
delusional
feel
thinking.
good.
That's
That's what makes
delusional
her
though,
feel
man.
good.
And
And
that's
you
where
know,
That's a damn shame.
yeah.
Yeah,
hey,
that bad B stuff ain't gonna keep lasting when you
right.
50 years old. And
Because if men got 6 kids and don't take care of his kids, if people know about it, guess what? They'll look at him funny. They're not now. If they don't know about it, I can't hold them against them. But if they know about it, they like this nigga's a bum from the
Yep.
doors. But guess what? The
100%
woman that
correct.
got 6, she's a great mom. Like, no, she's not. She's a jump off. That's all
Yeah,
she
that's
is.
too many. That's too many damn kids. And then to be acting like that, like the dude, like you said, Rexo, the dude was building, and it's like, nah, that ain't enough. You ain't got this. And then what'd you say, Jay? She got caught stealing.
She was with one of her friends. Like that
I
was
think
the
he's talking about
funniest
a
shit
different
to
girl, right?
me. No, the same girl.
Oh shit!
It was
See what I'm
it was the
saying?
exact same girl that was videotaping him when he brought her car back. She
Oh,
was
you
up
gonna
in
steal for your life? That's how
she
you
was
gonna
up
get
in
it. Okay.
she said that she didn't steal nothing, but she was with a girl that stole, and they was arguing back and forth because they got put in the back of the store and they called the police on them. So they ended up supposedly fighting
And
or
Jay,
whatever.
no accountability. Once again, I
Oh, so
bet you gonna say, I didn't know she was stealing. Like, who believes that shit?
So it sounds like she's a booster then.
Exactly.
I just ain't never dealt with no Louisiana chick like that, but
She's a booster, so that's what it was. Okay, and she was trying before it came out. She was trying to jump in front of the story. Okay, gotcha.
But
That's
it
crazy.
makes sense now why you got so many baby daddies, because you're meeting niggas busting inside you, having baby, and they rolling out on you. Because if you had a real man in your life, why would you need to be stealing?
But see,
Because you
and
already know this
women,
nigga gonna go ahead.
listen,
Go ahead, man.
women like that. They didn't have people in their lives to make them feel valuable. Okay.
let's be frank, they probably didn't have a dad.
Yeah. Exactly.
They didn't probably have that.
Exactly.
So, Click, I understand what you're saying, but like, I do, and like I go through a lot of debates like this with my friend because he's always like, saying what you're saying, and I used to think from that perspective too, because I have a degree in sociology, and we are taught to analyze it to kind of get down to the root of things as to why people are doing what they're doing. But at the end of the day, like, you have to take accountability for whatever you do. So like, at the end of the day, like, she has 6 kids. You can't be out here thinking that, you're going to be getting the best of the best. I'm not saying that she can't, because she might get some guy like that, but the odds of that happening are very low. So,
but sis, here's the thing: do she have the tools to? Do she have the tools to have a starting point for taking accountability? That's the issue. She doesn't have those tools. She didn't have a father, or we don't know if she had a father.
That, though.
Right.
Yeah.
But something happened where she doesn't value herself enough, where
whose fault is that?
But hold on,
mean, she's 30-something years old.
No.
Right.
Let me ask this direct question. Who problem is that? Is that everybody else's problem, or is that her problem?
And Jay, that was what I was about to get into. Miss, you saying everything else, and I agree with you. She maybe had a father, she maybe didn't, but you're never saying about her being ignorant, and that's why she's never gonna get the man that she
see,
really wants. Is gonna
all
take
these
care of her children.
insults, all these insults that you guys put
But
on women
it's not
for
insult.
being their way, you just called her ignorant.
She
Okay,
is.
That's
you
not an
gotta give
insult.
her some type of grace to where
Hell no.
Well,
there-
but you know,
there-
ignorant. The word of ignorant means for you to
Not
not
knowing.
know.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
That's not an
if she
insult.
doesn't know, then then that goes to what you
Well,
were
that-
saying that you said she may not have the tools. So
I'm sorry. If she's 30 years old, like, and has all
But
these
Miss,
know better.
ain't
like,
that ignorant though?
yeah,
With
like, come on now.
4 or 5 baby
when
daddies,
you've
and you
been
disrespecting people.
acting or moving a certain way for most of your life, you're not going to change overnight.
Who
You know
fault
what
is
I'm saying?
that though? Who fault is that?
Well,
Who has
guys, listen. I agree with Rexo. I agree with Melanie and Alexis. Clicks, I get where you trying to come from. Like I said, I got years in the community, but the sad thing at the end of the day, after it goes so far, it's only so much grace and everything we can give. God can only give the rest at the end of the day. Now, we about to go ahead and wrap up the show, but we can still keep this conversation going in the after, you know what I mean, backstage and the after party. You know what I'm saying? We keep the conversation going. So I appreciate everybody that came through. And real quick, before I end out, let me go ahead and read Grammy and Papa our last conversation. They said the odds of finding the right mate changes when you have faith. That's 1,000.
Amen.
All right, so we about to go ahead and wrap up. I appreciate everybody. If you haven't got a chance, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Out from the North 18, the number 18. Show your boy some love. Definitely make sure y'all hit those likes. We appreciate everybody for engaging. And anybody else that want to come up for the after party, go ahead, come through. We got the links down there. But we finna go ahead and wrap it up. Jay, you ready?